Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom
Ruth.
from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Spitfire. How you doing? Live life every day. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Tom, 10 minutes before start. Yeah. Get on early. Hello,
Yeah.
Live Life. Hello, Real Men Cook. How you doing? Sorry, it's only 7:56 a.m. here, so they mean 6:42 p.m. here in the U.S. Yeah, it's 7:59 here. Live life every day. I see you have some old movies. I was subscribed to you. Well, thank you. They said, I'm sure. So thank you, everybody. Hey, coronavirus. No more flights. Isn't that something? No more flights.
Gary.
Scoot.
Clean.
Scoot.
Scoot. Howdy.
Scat. Gary. Gary. How you doing, Gary? I was looking at your picture. How you doing, Gary?
Mark
Welcome.
King?
Mark King? No kidding, Tom. I know you are. I know you're kidding. I know, it's okay. It's all good. Uh, they have all over the news, man. Oh my. The adoption papers are almost done. I just need, what I need from you, Carolina Hillbilly, for the adoption papers is, you need to send me $500 to finish the process. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I knew you'd like that.
No flight for where?
No flight for where? I'm waiting, Carolina Hillbilly. No worries, my friend. It's almost done. I almost have the adoption done. No flights from Taiwan, right? No flights from Taiwan accepted here in the Philippines. They stop. So if you're flying in, say from U.S., they're not allowing flights for Taiwan coming in. Chi-Chi, armpit looks like it needs a pinch. Scoot. Scoot. Don't you start today. I should, you know what I should do? You know how they have it?
No worries, I will not stay long.
Oh, no worry. Yeah, I know why, darling. She has cake she has to. Sometimes I need one of those guards. Where they have for like.
What guard?
Baseball. Something to put here. So pinching. LOL, yeah. Trod. Sup, Trod. Sup.
John H.
John H. Sup. How you doing, John? Welcome. Thank you.
Mama.
Mama Judy, good morning, Mama. Live life, Real Men Cook. Gary, Hillbilly. Yeah, Carolina Hillbilly, it was funny. The other day I was going on your stream and you were going 100 mile an hour and I said you had a good stream going and all of a sudden I'm typing, right? And so I had this long, I was going to joke with you, and I had this long thing and all of a sudden internet died. I mean, right, I'm getting hit send, internet died. So no internet. So no internet for 2 hours. Ken Unger, good morning. Good morning. They all banned from China. Yeah. It was Hong Kong and then Japan.
Macau.
Then Macau.
When's your flight been over, what's that?
Now Taiwan. This morning. Yesterday.
Macau.
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
That's what they're saying.
China,
I don't know.
and Taiwan.
Now, I'm not on the flights. I'm only watching the news, and that's where I'm getting my information. If it's on the news, it's correct, right? It's like on the internet. It's correct if it's on the internet, right? I mean, it says it, right? But anyway, that's on the news. They're not accepting any flights from Taiwan. Now, my concern is what if say you're flying out of JFK or LAX? Say you're flying out of LAX. You come in here. And you got a just direct flight. That's fine. But what if you stop in Taipei, which is the main hub for EVA? What if you stop in Taipei? What in the world are you going to do, right? So are you stuck? Right? Are you stuck? It's I don't know. Will they do bypass it? I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me this morning. Going to try and make the gathering in April. Oh, my good friend. I hope you can. There's going to be a lot there, Carolina Hillbilly. I hope you can make it. It'd be really fun. Man, I could just imagine breaking traditions. Me, you, BT, some of the guys, just having a good time. There are, I just got notification this morning, 2 more are coming by email. Ask if they come. I said, of course you come. I mean, all you got to do is just book the room. And it's just a gathering of friends and family. We're just gonna have just
JG,
whatever.
good morning.
Morning, JG, my son. Maureen, how you doing? Spitfire, Carolina. Huh? Ogre, how you doing, Ogre? Ken Unger, good morning again. Second born, sup. Second born, Ken Unger. Yeah, that'd be great. JG and Scoot. I don't know if Scoot's gonna be there. I think Scoot said he is. JG, Scoot, all are coming in maybe a day or two early. They're gonna go to up there with Tropical Tim, the beer man, and then heading down. Now, of course, I'll be there a day early or so, and just to make sure I pay the convention room fees and all that stuff, you know. But it's just going to be, and maybe put up some signs if they let me put up signs, you know, stuff like that, like the Tom and Ruth sign, you know, welcome to the Tom and Ruth thing. So we'll get a tarpaulin and see if they let me put it up. They may or may not. I don't know. They're pretty good here in the Philippines about letting you put up stuff. So it's like, hopefully they'll let me do it, you know. So welcome. Let's see. Ken Unger. Hi guys. Anthony Wilson. Hello, sir. How you doing this morning? Welcome, Anthony. Hopefully you're doing well. How is everything with you? Chicha.
When I get there, I will show you how to play clips.
Clip of ice cream.
And it will be
a breakthrough game. Hey, could you? I remember I did that to a buddy of mine. I put his finger in the vice grips. It didn't hurt, you know. Just put it on there, and no Japan flights.
Yeah.
No Japan.
Ban.
No Hong Kong.
Macau.
No Macau. And no now no Taiwan flights coming in here. They're not. Well, if they may be in the air, how are they going to stop it, right? But if it's something, supposedly is what they're saying, they're not allowing flights in. They're just going to stop it. And because apparently, how many this morning, as of this morning, 900? 900?
1,000 yesterday.
1,000.
The other day is 900.
Passed, right? No longer here, yeah. Hi, guys. Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. Good morning, good morning.
Direct and safe. Find out how.
Yeah, find out how. You can do Philippine Airlines, fly out of LAX, direct flight.
Bill Pruitt.
Good morning, Bill Pruitt.
And Morris Pinkett.
Yeah, Philippine government says, Trod T, good morning.
Mitch Brumwell.
Mitch Brumwell, good morning. Philippine government, Mr. Mitch, says that no flights to China or until February 29. Okay. I do remember seeing the February 29 date. Yes, I understand that they're stopping a lot of the flights. Now, are they overreacting? I don't know.
Just
I don't know. I think the precautions. Yeah, like it does not seem like to me they would be overreacting. I mean, I don't know. Well, how are we going to fly to the Philippines? I don't know.
Once
a direct flight.
Yeah, once
direct flight.
That's what they said. Once you're layover at this country, Japan, China, Macau, and Hong Kong, you will be held by
you're held by the airline, right? But I don't know how they're gonna listen. You're gonna have thousands of passengers gonna be really upset. You're gonna have thousands of people that's gonna say, "Hey, what's going on here?" Right? So I don't know. That's a scary thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's bothersome. I know that for sure. Good morning, Bill Pruitt. Okay, so no China, no Taiwan. Yeah, exactly. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Thank you. Don't even tell them, but just put it up. Exactly. Okay. Mark Jones. Hello, Mark. High five. Yeah, don't even tell them. We'll just stick it up, JG. We'll just go put it up on the side of their building. About Corona, Dr. John Campbell may be the most reliable source on YouTube. Yeah, he is. There's another one. There is a couple that we watch.
Filipino Chinese?
It's a Filipino Chinese. And they're a really good couple. Dr. Oz? What are they?
Dr. Wong.
Willie Ong. He's spot on. If you have an ailment or something, this guy's really good.
Kevin Nash.
Good morning, Kevin. Will Crow. Good morning, Will. Thank you for coming on. How you doing, Mr. Mitch Brumwell? About Corona, Dr. John Campbell. Okay? We'll have to check him out. I have a daughter in South Korea teaching English. Should I come home? Should she come home now?
They did not say.
No, you should be
No.
fine. You're fine.
They
You're
did
fine,
not
Tron.
include Korea.
Yeah, they didn't include Korea. I mean, everybody's taking precautions. I mean, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just saying, I'm just reporting that the fact is no more flights coming in. Are we prepared? Should we be better prepared? I don't know. Frank the plumber. Good morning, Frank. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Real Men Cook again. Frank the plumber. Mars. Ah, Miss Mars. How you doing, Miss Mars? High five to you, ma'am. I bet you haven't been to bed yet. How's that wonderful, wonderful man of yours, Mr. Surge? So, thank you for coming on, Mars. Judy, thanks for asking. They are a little better today, but Samantha still had to miss school today. Bill, thank you for asking about Ruth yesterday in the live stream. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, she's doing better. How you feel today, darling?
Feel good.
Good. How's your back?
A little bit good.
Little bit good.
Boston Jack, good morning.
Boston Jack, how you doing? What it is, we rode the bicycles yesterday, and I was worried about her back. You know, the bounce. And as you know, you have the bounce on your back. It's no benefit to anybody. It's a horrible thing. And so I was worried about that with her. And because I don't want her to go through any kind of pain and agony because of that. Everything's going great, guys, Anthony. Glad to see you. Learning more every day. Well, thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on. Hi, Mars. Can you still fly from USA to Japan? That question I cannot answer. I do not know. All I know is that what flights they stopped coming into here. I don't know about flights going anywhere. I know that PAL is still flying out of Los Angeles. I know that for sure. And direct here.
Did not ban that.
Not that I'm aware of.
Because Japan is banned for flight this time.
So Japan's banned.
Yeah, because as what you said,
Taiwan
is a part of China territory still.
Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I sure wish I could make it in April, but I had to put it off until June. My job sucks. It's okay, Ken. I'm terribly sorry you're not able to make it. We're going to miss you. But high five to you, my good friend. How about from Singapore? Mark, that's a good question. I have not heard anything about Singapore. Have you heard anything?
No,
I have not heard.
They have
They're having flights.
There.
They have affected. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
In Singapore, but
Yeah.
they're not included in the ban country.
Yeah. LOS says 76 watching. Yeah, it had 76, got up to 80 something here on this end. Yeah, that's in and out. A lot of it has to do, and I noticed this the other day. I noticed on Chi's live stream, and when I was rewatching, she had when she was on there, how many 21 or 22, right? And it only showed 39 views. And I don't know, how can you have that and only 39 views? Unless it was StreamYard. StreamYard would take away your views. Unless she's using StreamYard. I don't know. Frank the Plumber, good morning. I'll get through here. Excuse me, Boston Jack again, good morning. What is the stats in the Philippines on the virus? The virus is as this. There are how many affected cases here? Do you know? We know that 1,000 people have passed. It's like anything. Are they overreacting on it? I think they're afraid there's mutation on it. I think they're afraid it's going to mutate to something else. And as you know, more people die. As like Scoot said, more people die from the flu. But then on the other hand, the flu will mutate and it'll basically stop. But they're afraid about this one. They found yesterday that the people it transferred now into another animal. What's that animal called? And they were showing this animal that the Chinese people are actually eating making medicine with a particular animal. Well, this animal is not beneficial to human. In other words, there's no proven fact that this particular thing. I guess the Chinese believe if it has 4 legs to it, it's beneficial to you. The problem with it is now this animal has this coronavirus, and they're saying, please do not touch animals. Don't touch any animals. They say, don't touch a dog, don't touch a cat, don't touch any animals now. So that's the big thing. So it's a big thing now. So they had a big report on this. It looked like an armadillo, but it's a Japan type thing, whatever that thing is. We're doing very good, Mars. We're doing very good. Miss Ruth hurt her back, and then she was not feeling well. She had a sinus infection, but she's doing a lot better now. She's doing a lot better. A lot better now than she was. Are you using colloidal silver soap? We can, Frank the plumber, if we could get it. We cannot get it that I'm aware of. We cannot get it.
What's that called?
It's silver soap. Yeah, it's a product. We can't get that.
Slim Jim, good morning.
Do you have PayPal attached to your website, Mars? Second born. What? Hello, Slim. How you doing, Mr. Slim? How is everything with you? Hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully you're feeling better, my good friend, my brother. Love you. Earlier, do you have PayPal? Let's see. Okay, Bill. John H. 4 legs. Eat it. Stop eating weird crap, China. Now, you know what? Miss Mars does not. Anthony, she does not have PayPal. I don't think that she does. She may have recently put it on. Mr. Surge can put it on for her. Stop eating weird crap, China. Come on. Yeah, they're eating it, and what it's doing is transform. It's going. It's going here, there, this, that. So they're finding new strains. Oh, they found a new strain yesterday. So they're afraid this thing is going to get like, how can I say, out of hand. They're just eating. You guys would not believe it. You guys, yeah, you would. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what I see on the TV. Here, TVs are not censored as much. They're not censored. They're just not censored. Poor lady yesterday was standing out front. Went to a hardware store. She comes out, and some man backs right over the top of her, and not only hurts her, kills her, and hurts many other people. Just some guy in a brand new vehicle. Said something's wrong with the brakes. It wouldn't stop. Well, it's like, but they showed the whole thing on TV. And here in U.S., they would not show you that. Slim, good morning. Tom, I tracked you down on Google Earth. See, you're only blocks from the bus station.
So there are 10 of the church, which is 10 minutes.
30 minutes of you. Well, I'm not blocks from the bus station. Bus station's probably 8 kilometers, something like that. 7 kilometer. Also, the 10 SDA churches within 30 minutes of you. Probably. 10 SDAs, 10 Baptists, 100 Catholic. There's a lot of Catholic. Let's see. Hello, Slim. Shane Lawson. Good morning, Shane. Colloidal syrup, you make yourself digest pure syrup 50-50 distilled water and nitric acid. Water up to 1% solution. Problem solved. Oh, really? So silver, you make it yourself. Digest pure silver.
You can't buy that one.
You can't buy that here. Well, you can't. What? No, you can't buy it where I'm at. You know what I mean? You can't buy it where I'm at. So it's a Panlogan anteater. Okay. They are from the black market into the U.S. for the African American. Now that's happened now since the Ebola in 14. So let's see. The flu has very much lowered the number of deaths per thousand than corona. They're very concerned if the corona spreads further that the number of deaths will be massive. Yeah, they're trying to get a handle on it, but they found that whoever that was on that new animal, new strain, they found a new strain. Okay, so it's mutated to this animal. It's mutated differently. That's what they're saying. I don't know. The Chinese use the pangolin scales for their medicine. This particular animal, even the health department here had it on. There is no matter what there's no benefit by having eaten this animal. Pangolin, yeah. Tom, your news tells it like it is. I have to say this for sure. They are spot on about news here. They just put it out there. It don't matter what's going on. There's a poor guy got hit with a car, and they showed it actually getting hit by a car. Good morning, Mr. Steve Thomas. Boholoon.
From Boholoon, yeah.
Yeah, Boholoon.
To Dumaguete.
Do me a soon.
Sure, I want to go there.
Have fun, Steve. How you doing, my friend? Welcome. How is everything, Boholoon? Good seeing you here, and thank you so much for coming on, my good friend. This is a nice gentleman here. He's retired, semi-retired. He's still working hard. He has a business, and hard-working man right there. That one there is, and he's got a wonderful wife. They travel back and forth together, and he's got a great place there. Tom, how much was that tract land for? Second born, 5K. 5K. They want 5K for it. And it's 15 meter by 15 meter, power and water attached. Hello, Steve Thomas. Slim, 266 under observation. 1 dead, 3 confirmed cases as of last night. And
here in Philippines.
Here in the Philippines, yes. Hello, Slim. Hello, Shane. Oh, I thought you walk to bus or tuk-tuk. How do you get there? We get there, we fly by our arms. No. Kevin, we take, what we do, we take a tricycle, just like I do anything. Or I take my motorcycle and park it at the bus station. Or we take the motorcycle and park it at the sister's house and then go in. It just depends. Yeah, I read all that. Yeah, I read all that. Hope you feel better, Ruth. Don't forget to check your PayPal. We just saw it come in. Was that you, Anthony? It says,
Thank you.
thank you. It says, you got money. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you, my good friend. Hey, Slim, Mars, let's see. Hi, Maureen. Ogre says, Scoot says, colloidal silver is great if you want to turn your skin blue. Other than that, it has no effect. Oh, okay. So is that the one that turns blue? Is that the one that turned that guy blue? His whole, remember that on TV? Is that it? Yeah, he turned, honey, he's blue. He walks around blue. That's the stuff? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he did. It turned this old guy blue. That's right, he had blue skin. They're worried to go airborne now. All cases of person to person. Yeah, in fact, Rick, it's funny you said that. They said that if you cough like this, right?
Yeah.
And if you wear a mask always, and the blue stays out
Outside.
because it's waterproof, and then of course stays in. But as you know, I mean, those things get nasty after a while because you're talking in them and everything else and everything, you know. No limit to the disgusting stuff some people will eat. JG,
Yeah.
if you saw that on TV, you go, what the heck? What is wrong with these people? I mean, come on. If you saw what I saw on TV yesterday, you go, what is wrong with people? Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
Scott, the use of colloidal silver
watch
to wash newborn babies' eyes with to prevent blindness from this.
From Vernero. Do they really? Ogre. So is that the stuff? So that's the stuff that turns your skin blue? Is it really? It is. You would fly there, you'd be really strong. I don't know. I just had to do it. Kevin's a good guy. I can tease him about that. Yeah. In fact, let's see. Wu outbreaks poses a threat, a grave threat. It says Yahoo just came in. Woo. WHO says coronavirus a big threat. I didn't get my 5. All right, high five, second board. Boom. Here's another one. Here's one to everybody online. High five. Frank the plumber, phone. Be right back. It's not true. That's because of the silver nitrate. Okay. Thanks, Lynn, for verifying the amounts. Yes, NBC in the Philippines. Yes. I was going to do it, and I decided not to because I got myself in trouble. I stated it in one of my original videos, and YouTube pulled it. They pulled my video. I mean, they yanked that down. It said it was, what was it? Violation of trade something. Yeah, pull, boom, gone. So I'm careful on statistics. And they said the reason why is, panic, this, that. So you have to be careful. So when you write stuff on these descriptions, you got to be very careful. Terms of use violation. That's what it was. Terms of use violation. What is that? I don't know. But anyway,
I don't know.
they yanked it. Boom, gone. 5 minutes. Actually, it was on about 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, and it was yanked. At the one colloidal silver, blue for life. Is that the one that does it? Okay. Passes through the blood in the veins, which turns your skin blue. Well, I'm not taking that. Yeah, silver will make you blue and meaning depressed. Spitfire, really. Anthony Keller. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Snow, but mountain unless it's not
spitting corona. Yeah. Oh man, there's nothing better than have a good snowfall. You know, I had a dream about that. I remember as a kid at snowfall there in Arizona, I'd be up in the mountains and you could not hear, or you could hear the snow and you could hear the branches crackling from the wind and the breezing. Pure silence. I mean, pure silence. To me, there's nothing than that. And I mean, it was so silent you could hear a pin drop, you know? And I like that experience. You can't find that here. So I was watching an old video. I couldn't tell what happened after you walked and you showed bus terminal. Yeah. Hey, Kevin, that was me at the bus terminal.
That's the one that you're in the bus terminal.
Yeah. Then is that the one we went to Uncle's house? We went. Her uncle lives right around the corner there. There's many family members live around that place.
Kanoy in the Philippines.
Kanoy! How you doing, my good friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How is Mr. Kanoy? You know, I need to ask Kanoy. Kanoy, I'm going to email you later. I need to send an email to you.
I'm thinking of getting a jug for JJ. He would look like...
Yeah! Smurf. We could do that. Britt, good morning. How you doing, Mr. Britt?
My wallet makes me blue.
My wallet makes me blue. My wallet makes me blue sometimes, too. Hey, that's the song. My wallet makes me blue sometimes, too. Silver nitrate on your skin will turn it blue. That's why you get aluminum on your skin, it turns it blue. Ah, got it. I used to mess with a lot of aluminum on these roofs with paneling. Ah, it did. It turned my hands blue. You're right. Hi, Mars. Good morning. Water ozonates for water. You can take a bath in this stuff. Okay. Water or, okay. Let us over and join the Blue Man group. Yeah, Judy, Miss Ruth. Yeah, she's feeling.
Only my voice.
Only her voice. She's feeling better. She's been giving me heck. In fact, she's been teasing me lately. So yeah, she's been giving me heck. So I know she's feeling better. She just seen her riding that motorcycle yesterday. I was afraid of her back though. But your back was okay. Is it okay now, darling?
Little.
Just little. Okay. Well, she was riding, going with me, showing me around on that. Please, no more snow. I know, Conan. I know, Conan. I know. Yeah, it's great for me to look at it in a video and not be in there. That's what I like.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm good. Just hope 4 weeks go fast.
4 weeks go fast? I'm sure it will, Kanoy. I'm sure it will. I am sure it will. They go by for me fast. I know.
Not yet.
Not. Yes, she did. Ow! Paybacks are heck. Ow! You guys are really funny about that.
It's white stuff. If JG eats, it turns yellow.
Yeah. JG.
Yellow from urine?
Well, yeah, or it could be just garbage. Or I don't know what. I don't know. What's the matter today? Your shirts aren't matching today. Are you not talking today? Anthony, she told me to put on blue shirt, and I put it on. She's got blue. We got blue. No, she said blue today, so I put on blue today. I said, well, okay, it's going to be a blue day. There's nothing wrong with that. Always goes, thank you, Mr. Mitch. High five. Boom. Well, with all the contrails they spray out the U.S. would be all ice would be blue. Yeah, there's a lot of blue. Look, even the super chat's blue. Thank you, Mitch. High five. Thank you, sir. Anthony, thank you again for the PayPal. High five, Anthony. Thank you.
I can make you blue.
Yeah, she can make me blue.
Icing on your face.
Yeah, blue. Don't have to just put blue icing in there and I'll be blue because I eat it. Tom, you been in my icing? No. Why? No, I have not had any. Well, why you have purple icing on your lips and on your beard? I said, I don't have it. Honey, go look in the mirror. I did get in there and get some icing. Yeah, Spitfire contrails. That's funny. Yeah, it's truth. Ruth is in a good mood. Ruth is in a good mood. Ruth has been in a good mood. She when she don't feel well, of course she has a hard time, just like I do too. I'm the same way. I don't feel good. I want to be. Don't look at me. You know. Don't look at me. What are you looking at me for? Right? When you don't feel good. Well, you're looking at me, JG. Right? So, but everybody looks at JG. But the virus. The funny thing that somebody said to me yesterday says, Tom, the coronavirus, are you not wearing masks? Because I said, I can't find them. We can't find the mask. He said, well, I have some in the back. I have some used ones. And that was the joke. I said, no. I said, you have masks? And it was Ollie. And he said, yeah, I have masks. I said, well, give me a couple dozen of them. Then I'll give them back to you when mine come in. I ordered some from AliExpress. And he goes, no, I'm keeping them. He kept them. He kept them. So that's him. When you don't feel good, you get a lot of pinch. Man, I'm telling you what, I do. I get pinched a lot. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee this morning. I have to be careful when I scoot, so Chichi, put Tom in a bag like Mr. Pickles and put it in a corner. After a few minutes, he'll turn blue. Scoot. Right. Yeah, when she don't feel good, you get a lot of pinch, LOL. Are you drinking coffee? You're hyper? I'm always hyper, second born. I wake up hyper every day. If you guys could imagine me at 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, I would run people in the ground. I was go. I've calmed down. Ask Ruth. I mean, I've really calmed down a lot since I've been here. I mean, I really calmed down. I'm not like...
his hair's like crazy.
I was crazy. Yeah, no, I'm always hyper. Anxiety.
Well,
hey, hi.
It will make you bad mood.
Yeah. Somebody said need a fence.
Quick.
Yeah, I would dig a fence. No worries. How deep you want it, how long. I'd do it. I won't mess around.
Bye to everyone. Need to sleep.
All right. Night.
Good night.
Night, Miss Mars. See you later. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming on and spending your valuable time with us today. Poor Ruth. Yeah, second born. You're right. Poor Ruth. No, I'm always hyper. I've calmed down. I've had to calm down. Here's an example. Our air conditioner was leaking water back in the bedroom yesterday. So, man, I'm out there finding anything I can get my hands on. Well, nothing was working. Well, I thought, okay, I'll put a bag over it and shoot water up in there and just catch it from the inside. I said, forget it. I'm just going to shoot it in there. I shot it in there, cleared that bad boy out. Luckily, it'll come back in the house, so I'm good. I don't know. I'm a handful. Don't worry about the corona, Tom. It's made China, so it's made in China. It won't last long. Hey, Chris, it's funny. It's true. Corona, the virus itself is. Chris, did you see that on TV where they're eating that thing, that lizard thing, look like an armadillo? Anteater is, I think Spitfire said. I noticed that they were eating bats and all this other stuff. So it's crazy. Hey, Britt. Good morning, Britt. Ruth has Tom calmed down. She actually has calmed me down. Bye, Miss Mars. Bye. See you later. She has actually calmed me down. Back in the day, I was project driven, list driven. I wash the car, wash this, do this. That's not enough. Just go paint the fence. When I'm done with that, let's rewash that truck. I don't really like the way it looks. So I go rewash the truck again. And I said, well, you know what? It's running about 6 o'clock. I'm really tired. No. So I would do that. And so that's the reason a lot of times I worked those 3 jobs. And it did it affect me? Yeah, it's killing me. But my mind just kept going. But I come from retail. And I started at a young age. Started working, 20 hours a day. It's no lie, 20 hours a day. Seriously, I would open the store and close the store. And it's a supermarket, and open and close it. And you'd have to be there at 5, and you close it at 10 or 11, and then time you checked out, and then go home, and then be back again at 4 o'clock, because you got to meet the bread man and the milk man, and you got to meet all the other vendors there to fill the store. So it was, I did that for years, 9 years. I remember, it's like prison, 9 years. And then I got a better job at a bigger supermarket. Funny, Brett, I wish I was there to help. Hakanoi, let's see. When I was a kid, we used to hate things made in Taiwan. Remember the Japan? My father would say, if you buy anything made in Japan, I'm going to disown you. right after. When I was in 1965, I'll never forget it. I was 10 years old. My father said, if you buy that, I am going to spank you when you get home. Dad, it's just a toy. Where's it made? Japan. No, you're not buying it. Yeah, my father was like that. You mean tell me I fought in the war and you're buying stuff from Japan? I don't think so. Chiche, you calm him down. Just do one pinch at a time. It gets me fired up. Good work, Ruth. My Filipina did it to me. A Brit in the Philippines. Hi, Chris. Slim Jim. Slim is saying hi. Hi, Mexico. The beer, yeah. Good morning, Slim Jim. An active mind is blessing and a curse. It can be. Steve D. Mark Jones. An active mind can be a blessing or a curse. It really can be. And you know what? I noticed that. It's actually a curse for me. I really had to calm down, but it doesn't mean my mind calms down. I have 4 or 5 books that I write in. I have books that I could publish, just stuff, short stories, stuff like that, and I don't do it, you know. But I would do that to occupy my mind. Steve D, I have to tell you something, Steve. What is going on with your comments? I can't comment in your things, my good friend. I want to comment in your videos. It won't let me. And by the way, when you're over there, Ollie's the other day, you did not eat fajitas. You got to try his fajitas. They are really good. He brought out some sour. He has yogurt. You use that as your sour cream. And it's a thick yogurt. Use that as your sour cream. It's vanilla, you know, white. It's regular yogurt. Moonshine cures any virus.
Moonshine.
Yeah. My next door neighbor tells her husband the same thing. The milkman, the bread man, the postman. You guys, how many of you guys had milk delivered to your door in the little glass bottles? I bet you JG did. When it was little. How many of you guys had milk delivered by the milkman? I said, Mom, how does he know what to bring you? How come he brings the milk? How does he know what to bring you? She said, son, we leave it out on a little ticket and he knows what to go get. I said, well, how do you pay him? He said, you pay him. I said, oh, is it free? No, nothing's free. I remember getting the milk in those little jugs and you peeling over the top. You know, had the foil over the top. And I'm going, wow. And we got orange juice every once in a while. And that was a treat. Back to use the virus market beer as a cure. Yeah, I agree with the moonshine. That's why Gary Franklin, I agree. Might as well try it. I laughed at the people that complained about the factory closing down. They shopped at Walmart. Yeah, never shopped there and never will. Scoot, if they close down this supermarket, I'll never go to Walmart ever. But yeah, they're the first ones at the door. Yeah, never say never, right? How about the hardware stores and the plumbing stores and all the stores, the clothing stores and the men's clothing stores? My father lost a job because of Walmart. So you would say to yourself, and then finally they opened another one back up again, and they specialized in certain clothes that you can't find at Walmart, right? Hart Schaffner marks, shirts, Arrow shirts, stuff like that. The classy stuff, the cufflinks, and he worked at a fine place like that. So because that's his background, clothing. 190 proof, baby. I might go blind, but you'll be alive. Hey, no worries. Second born, bring about 6 gallons of that. You run out of gas, just pour a gallon in your vehicle. It'll run fine. It sure is. Internet been so bad to see what's going on with my comments. Oh, okay. Steve D, when you get there to Ollie's, ask for the internet service. It's free. He has a little card he gives you. It's good for 30 minutes. Jeremy and Jen, good morning. Good morning.
How are you guys?
Hi, it's been a while. Nice to see you too.
Beautiful Bohol,
Danny Stout. Nice to see you, Jeremy. Danny?
It's junior school.
Yeah, that's small ball of milk. How about, small ball of milk. Yeah. What is it?
My girlfriend telling me about a Boodle fight.
How about just pile a bunch of food in the middle of the table and let them fight for it? That's it.
That's it.
That's it. But the problem.
What about that one is banana leaves.
Banana leaves, food pile in the table,
Rice
you just
in
dig.
the middle,
Rice in the middle and
fish,
food, fish, meat,
chicken,
pork,
shrimps,
whatever,
like
shrimps.
that. Whatever you want to do.
But the problem.
You eat like that.
A lot of double dipping.
Yeah. Some they eat.
Some just eat, they're back
they
there again, and then back there again like that. So a lot of double dipping. Tom, have you been
Greenfield Subdivision, Malay Balay. Looks like gated community. Yeah, the one in the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
I've been there, and it's very nice. It is very nice, very, very, very nice. Kevin, great place. There's another one, Valencia, great place. Gated also, very, very, very nice. But you're going to pay a large money. You're going to pay 2, 3 million peso, 4 million peso for a house, maybe more. Uh, and then you get in homeowners associations, and yes, they have homeowners associations here. And yes, they tell you that you cannot paint your house green or purple or orange. Yeah. Spitfire says, I hate shopping at Wally World. Yeah.
Walmart.
Listen, I used to work in there and I hated working in there. Walmart, the killer of small businesses, second born. It is,
Why?
it is, it is.
It's cheaper.
What it is, it's a wall. Imagine this. Imagine, okay, you know how the governor says no Gaisano Mall here because it would put out all the small vendors. Imagine Gaisano Mall here and how many people would hurt.
Yeah.
It put everybody out of business, right? So that's the reason there's no mall where we're at, because the governor says I want to help the poor people. We've got a great governor. He really is a good guy, and I met him. He's a good guy. He is spot on. He believes in helping the people that are poor, and he believes in helping the people. And the good thing about that, he says, no, 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 no Gasano Mall, no mall in Maramag, because it would put out, I don't know, hundreds, more than hundreds, maybe 1,000, 2,000 people. I despise Walmart. Steve D. Keith, how you doing? Stay strong. Exactly, Keith. I agree. I agree. Not a big fan, Steve D. Me either. I had to go there because of my job. I was not happy with Walmart. I didn't like Walmart. I work for Walmart. I don't like Walmart. When I go to my parents' house in Arkansas, it's a 4-hour drive just to go shopping. Scoot, I tell you what. Let me tell you the aspects. There is so much pressure working at Walmart. You think Walmart is easy to work for? It's one of the hardest companies in the world to work for because the stress and the pressure is so much. Tom, your percentage is off 1 point. You better get that up today. Today, not tomorrow.
Today.
And that's what he would say. Today. It means sales are down 1 point. Today, Tom. Today. You better get to hopping. And boy, you get on that speaker, everybody else better be hopping too. And it's just a horrible, horrible life. So how many people do you hurt? You hurt a lot of people. How many people do you lose their jobs? Well, you get 600 people in a store as employees. You affect a lot of people. So you have to be very careful. And I learned early on, please treat everybody with respect and honor because it'll come back to haunt you. It really will. Not a big fan of Walmart. Me either. Me either. Hi, Mr. B. Mr. B's in the house. Hi, Mr. B. Keith. We need more made in USA. Second born, I know. I went to look for belts, and I was always trying to find belts. I would buy a handmade belt. I don't care if it cost me $50. A handmade nice leather belt. A dress belt. I want a dress belt. Well, you can't find them. So I went online. I went on eBay, and everything's from China. So I finally found one guy that made wallets. He made me a belt. And when I got here to the Philippines, there was things missing in my luggage, right? They opened my luggage here. They took a diamond ring, her ring, shoes, shirts, gifts for the kids, DVDs, and my handmade belt cost me $50. It was a beautiful belt, and it would last me. It'd last me 10 years, 20 years, and I lost all kinds of stuff. That was the time. That's the thing. Lock your suitcases up, double, triple lock if you have to, and yes, they will go in them and they will go through them. I don't think they won't. Do you like the boodle meal? I spend B-Joy the mash pit for food. I tell you what, Scoot, I don't like it. I won't go to one. I will not deal with a boodle fight. There's no need in it. I rather go grab a stick in the woods than go to a boodle fight. Too much double dipping. You know, they eat the food like this with spoon out of it, and then you got people with a spoon and they eat and come back to the same spoon and dig back out again. you know. And so you have a lot of that. And you'll get 100 people, 200 people there, and 5 minutes is kind of demolished because people are into it and take all. Like if you have 5,000 shrimp, you get one guy's going to take 80 of them, 100 of them, double dip fries and ranch. They just do a lot of double dip. Everybody does a lot of double dipping here, a lot of double dipping. Tom, how much does the flight cost from Manila to Cagayan? About 60, 80 bucks. About 60 or 80 bucks, Mark. You can find one. Try Air Asia, but remember you can only have up to 7 kilo a luggage weight. So if there's two of you, you can have up 14 kilo.
Only, what's that?
Per person,
Philippine
7.
Airlines 10.
Philippine Airlines is 10 kilo, but
So Pacific is
7,
7.
and they do weigh them, and you do have to pay fee, and you will have to pay whatever. It's over. Okay. Okay, she's gonna go over a cake now. You have a great time. Since you're gonna go way in the kitchen, which is just right there. Okay, darling. Thank you, darling, for coming on. Tom, have they changed the rules of health again, where you can get your wife's, where you can get on? Subscriber says you can't. I said no. You know what, Britt? 2017 it changed. 17 or 16.
Hello? This time.
No, you misunderstood. Read the question. Tom, have they changed the rules on Philly Health again, where you can get on your wife's Phil Health policy? Subscriber says you can, and I said no. You can under the old rules back in 16 or 17. I'm grandfathered in on the old policy, but you can get your own individual policy now. A foreigner can. And I just happen to be lucky enough I'm grandfathered in under her policy. And what that means is I can still have all the care here in the Philippines with Philly Health, but I cannot have the Z package, which is surgery. Anytime they cut and dig in is not covered. Anything outside the fact of that is covered. Like typhoid, it was covered. Dengue, it's covered. I had a surgery right here. It was covered. He had to cut and do surgery and had to in and out, and doctors, that's covered. Any kind of medicines. Lab work. I went and had lab work. $5. I don't remember. It wasn't much. $5. Lab work. I mean, they did tests on my blood. Gave me, I had high blood, gave me the pill and all that stuff.
500.
Yeah, it's 500. Okay, $10. Cost me $10. So they just do a complete workup on that. And that's taking blood and everything. You and I know, you go to the U.S. to have that done, it's $500 or more. So yeah, Chris, to answer that question, you can get your own policy, like $17K a year, something like that, and you can pay that quarterly. But you're not going to have the coverage of surgery. So say, for instance, you got gallbladder, but say you have gallstones, right? Say you have kidney stones, it's covered. But if they have to cut into you, or you have a gallbladder you need taken out, that will not be covered. Now, what that covers, it covers a small piece. So if, say, for instance, you got to go to a hospital and it's private care, meaning private, not a public hospital, you'll have to pay a lot of the bill because it's private care. Because Philly Health does a lot with public, and then private you'll have to pay a little more. You understand what I'm saying there? So like when I went to a private person for here, it cost me more money, which ended up being $20 instead of free. You know what I mean? So if you have to stay in a hospital, you do have to get insurance.
Individual payment like ours, it can be used also in the public. But the public, Phil Health now by Duterte, it can be used only for public.
Okay.
Hospital, not in that.
Private. Okay.
So individual payment like us can go private and public.
Okay. So with us and our policy, we can go private and public. But the new policy now that are being put out is you can only, what she's saying, all you can do is private. I mean public. Public. So if you were going to get a policy, what I would do, and I did what they call Medicards. You buy policy through the medical card system, which I just did a video on, and buy cards, buy a card. It's like buying a credit card, and you buy for the year, and it covers like what was it, 100 diseases for $140, and it covers any kind of ailment at all, and it covers minor surgeries up to 300,000, up to half a million peso, up to 1 million peso. The one policy that I had is $140 a year, and it covers up to 1 million peso in surgeries and things like that. So that's the key. I would get the Medicards and things like that, and just buy them yearly. Because that way, because the first thing they're going to ask you when you go to the hospital is, hey, do you have insurance? And if you say, I have Philly Health through my wife, they're okay. We're on this plan, because it says, plan. But if you go in there and say, I have Philly Health with my wife under the new program, which you're going to know in 2 seconds. They said, sir, you're going to need to do this. Do you have any other insurance? No. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I have a Medicard. Oh, okay, we accept Medicards, and they're all accepted throughout the Philippines. So there's many cards that you can get, and I have it on the video I did. And so you could do that, and those work really well. And what they do is, say for instance, and I'm just going to do this real quick. And sorry I'm on this. I'm because I have so many people asking me this question. Say for instance, you're going in the hospital, and what is wrong with you, sir? I'm going in the hospital, ma'am. I want to let you know that I'm going in through your Medicard, right? And okay, what's your ailment, sir? I have a stomach. I have flu. Okay. We're going to load your card 50,000 pesos. You need more than that? Let us know. And so there's a program out there. There's another card that you can get. They load it. So when it's time to go, you go in the hospital, it's loaded 50,000 peso. So when you go to leave, if your bill is 17,000 or 20,000, the rest of that just stays on the card. And you can use that for the next time or whatever, but it's available. So they load more so if it's needed. So that's how they do it. So what's your problem, sir? So they give you a card and it's loaded, but you already paid for it, right? You already paid for the insurance. And they just load for the ailment because they don't know what ailment you have. So they just load the cards, which is kind of ingenious. I got dengue, sir. The doctor said I have dengue. Okay, we're going to load 65,000 peso on your card, and then that way it should cover everything that you have for our hospital stay, including the 2, 3, 4 days in the hospital. Because the guy gave you dextrose, you're going to give you other medicines, penicillin or whatever, So that's available. Okay. Sorry I got on that subject, but I want to answer that for you, Chris. But you can buy Medicards. It gives you the coverage. You can also have Philly Health, but it's under the old plan. Like Mike, my Philippine journey, he's not married, but he asked me the same question. He wanted it, but it has to be husband and wife, which you could get. You got it. In other words, you could have got it back in 2016 and 17. And would have been fine, and you would be under this program, which is a nice deal. They changed it because now all Filipino culture, insurance is free. Going to the hospital is free. You go to the hospital, it's free coverage. They have to pay for the prescriptions, but when they go stay at the hospital, it's free now. There you go. Ask Mitch Brumwell. I just had a video on Boodle Fight. Yeah. No homeowners. I hate those. Might as well the timeshare. Exactly. Wally World or Robinsons. Yeah. You are explaining this store to a T, Tom. Thank you. That's why there's no. Walmart came. What was it? What chain was that? SM. Walmart says, this is last year. My brother's telling me this because he's was Big Will. Said they came here and said, SM, we want to buy you. What's it going to take? Name a number, write you a check. Doesn't matter how much it is. Of course, they have it. Walmart has their own bank, so it doesn't matter. So SM says it's not for sale. So name the price. Doesn't matter what the price is. We'll buy it. We're going to buy you. And SM says no. And Walmart started getting pushy with this particular gentleman that owns SM with the family, and they said no. Said in fact, you keep it up, we're going to buy you. I will buy you. How about us buying you? SM buying Walmart. We'll just buy you out. So I guess there's an argument there. So SM is not, not happy with Walmart. Walmart put a complete tourist down out of the business up north here. Man, they put a lot of people. That's what's wrong in U.S. Everything merging and squeezing, all jobs out. For the kids coming up, now opportunity. Exactly. Walmart is despised here for putting small town shoes out of business. Now people go. I'll put one in for you to them. Kmart. I work for them. They are worse. Yeah, Kmart is even worse. I agree with you. Remember the old Roses stores? Kmart, Big K. You guys remember Big K? All the same thing. All the same thing. Yeah, in fact, it's just a downfall. They have too much self-serve lines that's taking jobs away. Exactly. I go to food shopping at Walmart every week, and I hate it. I know. Wouldn't it be nice? I got to tell you something. One of the best stores I've ever been in my life was a store in Florida called Goodings. And it was a store that you walked in, a guy playing a piano when you walked in the door. And it's carpeted stores, even carpet down the aisles. When you didn't hear the clang, 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 first class service, you never had to wait for anything. It's always there. It almost had a person designated if you needed help. They had a person assigned to every aisle, just like they do here. And you need help, they were there to help you, whatever. So I miss that chain. Remember, thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. 41 on, 37 thumbs up. Thank you. I had to go to Walmart on my way home, get out of there fast. My dad actually went to school at Sam Walton's kids. He would roll over in his grave if you could see what happened to his company. Exactly, Bill Pruitt. Exactly. Yeah, I met those kids. They were something else. I met Mr. Walmart many times, and he was one tough character. He used to have this way about him that people are this way as they see him out in public, and this way behind the doors. And man, he was completely different. If he fly his airplane around the parking lot, and there was not enough cars in that parking lot, he would call down the store and says, "What the heck's going on in this store? I'll be there in an hour. You better have more cars in the parking lot." And that's how an attitude he was. So the store manager or district manager would know he's coming and say, have every employee, which is 100 or 200 employees, please take all your cars from the back of the store, put it in the parking lot wherever you can park. Park it anywhere. Just fill up the lot, because he would fly over in his airplane. He's a pilot, and if he was not happy, heads would roll the time he got down to that store. But once he hit the ground, he was Mr. Nice Guy inside the store, but inside the closed rooms and the doors, he was not Mr. Nice Guy. But listen, he created something that was fantastic. The man never slept. He never went to bed. He never went to bed. He was a genius. He was really a genius. He knew how to do retail. There's no doubt about it. He knew exactly what to do. Real Me, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, the places you love to hate, Judy is right. But Tom, the Waltons donated $2 billion to Art Museum in Arkansas, so now they give back. I wonder how many people have gone there. Exactly. Yeah, $2 billion to a museum. But yeah, the poor people that work at Walmart, they won't help them. There was some people that was actually living there behind the store that worked at Walmart, and they were on their bicycles. And so I was there one day, and I said, guys, listen, I know you guys are on your bike stuff and you're living back here. How can I help? How can I help you guys? And they said, well, at the YMCA, you have to be a certain time, this, that, and other. And anyway, they just tell me all these stories. And I said, man, there's got to be a place that you guys could all rent together. It's like 6 or 8 of them. They worked the night shift at Walmart, and then during the daytime, they would just go sleep wherever they could. So, and they had no home. I mean, they were homeless. They're working at Walmart. Why didn't she have a program to help people like that? Give them bikes or something. But no, they would not. But you'd be surprised how many homeless are living behind the stores or living in stores, especially in Florida because it's warmer. And people come down from all throughout the United States to do that. And so people say, oh, the Philippines is poor. And Filipinos mainly, need food and things. But there's many U.S. that need it more. So what had happened, there was a boarding house that needed to have rented. And so I went to the store manager and set her straight. I says, hey, you've got to help your night shift guys. There's 6, 8 of them live behind the store. What are you talking about? I said, I can get a grip on store manager woman. I said, you've got people back there. Now, the other store manager, his name was Kevin. I would tell him straight. He goes, yeah, we're going to solve it right now, Tom. What do you mean? Who are they? And I'll give them money personally. And he would. He would give them personally money. He'd give them 500 each if he had to. But this new manager, she was really something else. So, and so I went back there and I told her, I says, listen, you know me, I'm going to set you straight. She goes, what do you mean they're living back behind the store? I said, they're living back there. I'm telling you, come on, I'll show you where it's at. Of course, she had to take 9 managers with her. And so you got 9 managers, and this, that, big deal, security and everything. Oh, you got people back here? What's wrong with you, security? I said, you're not getting the gist. Help the people that are desperate, working for you, making $9 an hour, and you give them 20 hours a week or 30 hours a week, and they're barely eating. They're eating out of the garbage can. Come on. She goes, can we get them a boarding? I said, there's a boarding house across town. You need to give them a deposit and help them out. So she did, and it did, and everybody was fine. And they were still there when I left, and it was about a year, and they were living in a boarding house. It was like one room, 8 or 10 people, and people in and out all the time. And they were not drinking, they were not partying, they were not doing drugs. They just honest, good, hard-working people needed jobs. They just needed jobs. They needed to survive. They were young, some were couples, one had a little boy who was back there living with them. It was just a horrible scene. So I realized when I come to the Philippines, people say poor here. Yeah, they're poor here. It's poor in the U.S. too. So, exactly. Sam Walton was old school. He was a real American. Duct tape your suitcase, exactly. Did you have locks? I did. I locked my luggage, Danny Stout. I locked my luggage. And I locked them. In fact, Ruth told me how to lock them. And I locked them like she said. And they still they actually broke open, cut my locks. Joe Lone, good morning, Joe. A full-grain cow leather belt will last you for years. The ones they sell most stores are leather face. Yes, Mark Jones, you're exactly right. That's exactly right. Amazon's a lot harder to work for a Walmart, as I knew people who work there.
It's nice.
Let's go ahead, darling. Go ahead. If it gets too noisy, I'll tell you. Go ahead. Turn it on. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Second point. Poor people are fools for my fun. They need charity. I ask the church, not for me money. What a great guy. I get a cake delivered to my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. She loved it. I get a cake delivered to my girlfriend for Valentine's. She loved it. So it was the first guy to ever get her Valentine's gifts. Yeah, they don't give gifts here. They don't give gifts here. They really don't. And what gifts they do give, it's maybe flowers too. Huh? I'm talking about husband and wives and girlfriends, honey. They do? What, you got flowers before? Like flower? I'm talking about Valentine's Day itself.
Yeah.
They do? Like gifts?
Yeah.
Many gifts? Oh, that's right. They do. That's right. I was giving Ruth flowers. I was thinking birthday.
Even Filipino.
I was thinking birthday. I was thinking birthday gifts. Cake delivered. Yeah, it's birthday gifts I was talking about. Birthday. I was thinking Valentine's. Complete 2 separate entities. I was thinking about something else about Sam Walton I was going to say. Valentine's Day, she loved it. Valentine's Day gifts, they do give that and flowers, and the flower shops are very busy. It's birthdays that they give parties, and many parties, but they don't necessarily give a lot of gifts. They give gifts, but not a lot of gifts. It's the only place that I can really save. My food bill is almost as much as my mortgage. I have to try to save somewhere in a budget. Walmart is the best savings on food. It is. It has good prices for that. And that's what I love about that, 2017. Yeah, 2017 is when they changed the rule, back in 2017. They changed it in 2018, the fees would go up a certain amount of money. And in 2017, they changed it completely. I hate when I go to Walmart, they don't have what I need, because then I have to run back to change out my pajamas, comb my hair, brush my teeth, and just run to Target and get what I need. You guys ever notice, if you guys see a lot of people at Target shopping, I never see anybody shopping in there. But they have a full supermarket. I mean, it's really nice. I'm going to say it. I watched many videos in Walmart that closed and put brown paper on the windows and have immigrants in them. Yeah, I know. Taiwan added to the list of countries the Philippines won't allow flights. Mr. B, high five. Yes, that's true. They did. They stated it yesterday that they stopped flights coming in here. Yeah, they turned them into holding tanks. They pay the workers less than everyone else, put all the old stores out of business. Buying there is like shooting yourself and complaining you're dying. Yeah, what they do here on Valentine's Day, they will give a lot of gifts to the ladies and for gifts, a lot of flowers and candies and stuff like that. And then on the birthdays, they just give parties and things like that. Sorry, I misspoke about that earlier. They give a lot of great food on the birthday. Some get cakes and pies and stuff like that. Yeah, I can. Okay. She wants me transferred into the room so she can do her cake. I can do that. I can do that. No worries, darling. Let's get that out. Okay. All right. Okay. So she's gonna close the door and just do it in here, so it's easier for her, so she can do her cakes. There we go. I'm in the bedroom, guys. First time in the bedroom. How many live streams have we done from here, right? Many. Okay, that's better. All right. So, and he came from poverty. Yeah, he did. Target pays $15 an hour to start. They do? $15 an hour now, huh? That's good. That's really good money. That's really good money. Thank you, honey. I'll take care of that. Thank you. Have fun. Yeah, in fact, Ruth and I were talking yesterday about gifts here and Philippines, and it's not a normal thing for them to give a lot of gifts. I mean, they give gifts. Christmas, they give gifts, but it's not something that it's a normal thing here. Where we give a gift, we go to someone's house, we take a bottle of wine, or we take something as an entrance to eating dinner at their house. As you know, or take a little something. What do you need? I'll bring the dessert. Or what do you have, like that? So here it's a little different. Their culture is not necessarily that way. When I asked about flights to the Philippines, Manila, 307 in Cagayan now, 7:15 if I buy. Phoenix to Manila, 307, and to Cagayan, 7:15 if I buy now. Oh, okay, $307. Manila down to Cagayan or Manila down to Davao, it's about 60 or 80 bucks, depending on who that is. It's not too bad, really. It's really not bad at all. That's why, Tom, if you were in your wife's policy for 17, you could stay on your wife's policy. Yeah. So that's right, and that's what I did, and thank goodness for that. I mean, it's so somebody asks you. Of course, I have insurance. I have an insurance card through another company, but if someone say come in here and he don't know how long it's going to stay, and he doesn't have insurance, this, that, and other, but he could easily get what they call these insurance cards, which is nice. Raise the minimum wage doesn't solve the problem. Exactly. Raising minimum wage does not solve the problem. Man, is it cold in here. Whew. $15 should be the minimum wage so people can live on it. Exactly. I understood that hospitals, if you enter emergency and they admit you, your family has to be there to take care of you as far as food, medicines, and pharmacy. Yes, Spitfire, they do. They have to, you have to have someone watch over you. Now, what happens a lot of times if nobody has anybody, they have an agreement with someone. A lot of times a hospital, you can find someone that's already there and they will help also. But, ma'am, can you help take care of me too as you're doing that, or have your son help me here over here? But a lot of people hire someone, like a family, make an agreement with someone if I'm sick and when I come here. In other words, there's always some type of contact with someone. If I get sick here, will you take care of me? Because the problem is, we had to do this with a Canadian friend that got into Iloilo and got sick in a hospital. He could not get his money out of the bank. And so what happened was, this last week, he emailed me and said, Tom, I need to get money out of the bank. Can you have one of your buddies come by here, up here? And I said, well, I can see if he's available. I'll call him. So I called him and I said, you're available? Can you go help a guy get money out of a bank? He said, well, no, not really, but yeah, I can. He said, well, I said, it's a guy stuck. Oh, yeah, okay. This guy I used to work with. So I called him, and he went there and met the guy at the hospital, and so he had to pay his bill. They needed some money. He needed pharmaceutical. He needed he needed medication and things like that to be taken. And there's nobody there to help him. And he sure wasn't going to give the card to someone else. So I trust this guy, and I told him I trust this guy. So the guy gave him the card. He went down there. It would only let him pull out $400. So he pulled out the 400, come back, he does all the stuff he needed to do. And he said, if you don't mind, call this bank for me and get them, we need to go ahead and have them send $1,000 or something to you in cash so we can have it here, so I can have it here, because when you leave, So he said, yeah, I'll do that. He did it. So they did it. And he went down to Palawan and picked up the money, a few hours later. Brought it back to him. And instead of 1,000, he asked for 2,000 from the family. Well, actually, it's his money from the family in Canada. So they sent him the money, and he had 100,000 peso, in his hand. So he went there and he says, "Here's your 100,000. Can I get you anything else?" "No, I'm fine. I have this lady here that's going to do a little running for me for drinks and food. I'm hungry. I want some food." They still give you food, but he wanted something different than rice and an apple, and some chicken. So he said, "Just before you go, come here. So he's sitting there and he counts out some money. He gave him $1,000. $1,000. He said, "No, I don't want to take it." He said, "No, I'm giving it to you because you know what? If it wasn't for you, send Tom some money." I said, No. So I won't accept it. So I said, "Just keep it and just for your efforts." So God provides. Mark, I said 79 LA Davos. CDO lasts about 900 at a time. I saw it was $805 from JFK, but it was going through Taiwan to Manila. This was last week when we were looking at flights. Now, they got some flights, pretty good flights, but that Taiwan has really messed things up. It really messed things up. Ken, they always run out of things for months at a time. Popular items like peanut butter, mac and cheese. You find something you need, best buy 3 of them. If I called to buy any of those tickets, I'm sure the price will change. Probably does. It probably does. I usually seal the deal on Kiwi or Trip.com or Kiwi.com, and I seal the deal with them before I call them. In other words, I'll get the rate. Like it's $805. I booked it online, but make sure you get a cancellation policy with it. Where you can cancel and get your money back. Spitfire depends on the hospital. For public, yes. The privates range all the way up to ones in the Middle East where they treat you like a king. Yeah, the privates do treat you like a king. Now, in the privates too, her uncle went in, and he needed something, so he calls us. He says, "Well, my family's out of town. Life. Everybody has a life. And her uncle, I love him." I said, and she says, I said, "Let's go. Get him what he needs. Let's go. We'll go right now. I don't care." She goes, "Really?" I go, "You go right now. It don't matter what time it is." So we went there and got him his stuff. And he's just one of those, he's just really a good guy. And so sometimes, and he was in a beautiful private hospital. Beautiful. But there was no one there to do the running for him that he needed. He needed some medicines and stuff at the pharmacy because he's in a lot of pain. Kidney, liver, and something else. He's really, he's and diabetic. Mark, delete your browse history when you search flights. They save it and jack prices up. You know what? Second point's right. You do that. Comment in pajamas, Walmart. So true. Some of my Teamster health insurance work, and I can put my Teamster insurance. Yeah. Judy, I always laugh at people see walking in Walmart wearing hats. Yeah. I bought a throwaway ticket today for $28. Air Asia from Manila to somewhere in Indonesia. There you... Danny Stout, how can you beat it, my good friend? How can you beat it? Awesome. 80% of all ingredients for prescription meds come from China. India makes a lot of the meds come from China. I'm getting a couple of months extra meds soon. I would too. Yeah. Are those cards only in States? No, Brett. They're cards here. They're Medicards here. They're cards here. You go buy them here. No states don't have those cards. Only in the Philippines. I did a video on insurance. If you go back about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, Britt, there's a video. Health insurance in the Philippines. In that list, scroll down the description. You don't listen to my video. Just scroll down the description. It says Medicards. Click on those cards, and it'll give you hundreds of cards that you can buy now, today. You buy them today. So you go on those Medicards, go on my list, health insurance in the Philippines. Just go down the list. I put the top 15 best health insurance companies in the Philippines, and go at the very bottom in description, and you'll see a list of all the 15, and then go in there the Medicards and click on those. Just click on that, and it'll give you all the Medicards you need, and you just pick and choose what plan you want. Like, you get insurance for $300,000, you get insurance for $100,000, you get insurance for $50,000, you get insurance up to $3 million, $5 million. Boom, it's there. So you have a card. I never use self-checkouts. I put people out of work in Walmart, just get richer and richer. That could be Mr. Good. You know what, Ken? Those self-checkouts are something else. I saw self-checkout here in Robinson. But guess what? It's not working. Britain, the Philippines, like my friends say, they have to work there in the U.S. Pray you never get sick in the U.S. Bad you cannot fly home first. Yeah. Medicard sounds interesting. I was looking at their vlog. Yeah, Mark, it's top 15 health insurance companies here in the Philippines. And then in that group is Medicards. It's in there, Medicards. And if you look down, man, it took me 2 weeks to do research on that video, and I only got like 1,000 views on it. So I was like, that's the way it goes. So, but anyway, take a look at that. It's just go to top 15 or 15 top health insurance companies, and click down on it, and you'll see it in there. There's Medicard, there's Medimax, Max Blue, Blue Cross Blue Shield cards. There's all kinds of cards in there. You can just pick the card that you want to the money that you have. And then you take that card in. You have insurance? Yeah, I have insurance. Well, where's it at? Right here, ma'am, right here. Ah, okay. Yeah. That they are kicking, is it true they're kicking the U.S. military out of the country? What they were talking about, the FV, or whatever the heck it was yesterday. No, they're not kicking them out. They're still here. Listen, they're not going to kick them out. It's a disagreement about the visa thing. No, they're still here. They're going to be here. They have to be here. Use it at Home Depot. How much is PhilHealth? PhilHealth a year is 17,000 peso, which is $350 a year for a plan for basically everything but surgery. And I'm grandfathered in on that plan for $50 a year or $60 a year. But what you have to do is have other insurance, like these Medicards. I have a Medicard, and I also have insurance, plus my PhilHealth, just in case. Hi, Tom. Leaving the week in the Philippines on February 21st. Craig Owens. Craig, now there's a ticket. He bought a good ticket. What was it? $800 round trip or less, right? What was it? 800 or 400? Scoot, be true. Scoot, I was buying sweet potatoes. A looking guy come up and asked if they were good. Look at the pocket knife, started cutting and eating it. Thought he was going to stab me at first. Wow. Britt, yeah, it's true. So, Craig, congratulations. You're coming, my friend. I'm so happy for you. Tom, Kmart is worse than Walmart. Believe me, I work there. See where the Kmarts are. I know. Kmart's is a horrible chain. And it's like Albertsons was at one town, Albertsons supermarkets. Joe Lowe, maybe. Talk to a bud working there in the Philippines, SF. Still up in the air. Our press is pissed off there. I just got off the phone. With Buddy. He was telling me that what they're doing is it's in response to the visa thing. You have to have. In fact, you got. I'm not gonna get in detail on it online, but that is not gonna be by going anywhere anytime soon. They're gonna be here for a while. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, everything's fine. Don't overthink something that you see on TV. Boots on the ground here, I'm here, and everything's fine. More automation, less people coming soon. Yeah. Besides the vaccine for coronavirus, need a vaccine done. Yeah, exactly. Davo, Don, man. And you know what? It's like coronavirus. Is it bad? Of course it's bad. You need to take precautions. Of course you do. Just because you see it in the news, is it true? I don't know. No, it's not always the way it seems, right? Or is it? I don't know. Um, it's just like the people saw. I saw in the news where they're changing this and changing that. No, they're not changing this and they're not changing that. It's just the way it is. It's just something that somebody put out. A lot of fake news. This, that, and other. Good evening, Joe Lone. Just Nilu, how you doing? Good morning, Nilu. Davodon, good morning again. How you doing? Davodon, that would be a huge order, about 300 doses U.S. alone. I don't want to ogre. Joe Lone, good morning. Joe Lone, how you doing? It's Steve Davodon. Hey, Tom, you're going to be blown away. You get Jollibee in St. Pete, Florida. Hi, I knew it's coming. So they got the first Jollibee there, huh? There is another chain that Jollibee was looking at buying. They said here on news here the other day, one of the big chains. So they, as you know, they own steakhouses now. They bought a big steakhouse there out of Denver, and they're looking at another chain, one of the big chains there. I forget. It's called Sunshine Group. Of course, they own many restaurant chains as an investment group. Anyway, they're looking to sell off one of those groups, and I'm thinking it was Fleming Steakhouses or Bonefish or one of those. Jollibee is looking to get into fine dining, so they may be buying a Bonefish, which is part of the Outback group. So let's wait and see what happens with that. So Jollibee, I can see them getting into fine dining. They need to get into fine dining. That's where their money's going to be. Steak and bacon, yeah. Okay. Whoop whoop. Christian Martinson, good morning. Yeah, good morning. How you doing, Christian? Thank you. Walmart is giving employees food stamps because they don't get paid enough. Probably. Jollibee's in Jersey City is like a little Manila there. Yeah. I leave you running while I go. Thank you, Roman Cook. We appreciate it, my good friend. Thank you. Yeah, and billionaires send money overseas, and we have problems here. Second born, you're exactly right. That's exactly right. Bye, Roman Cook. See what you're doing. See you in a minute. See what you're doing. Yeah. Walmart still runs classes out to collect food stamps, government assistance, and other programs. The HR department has to fill out the forms for the workers. I talked to a friend. He works in the human resources department in one of the stores that I was at, and they have a program there for people that have a need. You know, like if they see employees in need, they will help them. If they need to pay their rent or need to pay their electric bill, they're not able to do it. They can go to that department and say, listen, I'm not able to pay my rent. I'm not paying my car. I'm not able. Here is my thing. Here's my bills, and what can I do? And Walmart will pay it for you. Walmart will give you $1,000 or $2,000, whatever, $3,000 to pay that for you. But the problem is those plans are limited. Sure, they help. But you can't help 300 employees, right? So I often said, raise the minimum wage, but they're making so much money they can't raise it because it cuts into their bottom line because they have so small percentage on profit. Here's an example. Back in the day, I would sell my product delivered to them door to door delivery, $1.35 for a bag. $1.35. They would sell it for $1.53. Everybody else was selling it. Publix, Albertsons, Winn-Dixie, Ralph's, Tops, Wegmans, all Fry's, Kroger's, all of them were selling it for $2.99. $2.49, $2.99. They paid $1.35. So they were paying $1.35, same as Walmart, because you had, fair trade. Walmart sold $1.53. Everybody else selling it for $1.99, $2.99, $2.49. But worse, the cheapest was $1.99. That was at Kroger's. Now this is my product that I manufactured in my thing that I started from nothing, and it's another story in itself. And I would sell it to all these chains. And I went to Walmart. I said, "You sure you want to sell it that cheap?" I said, "It's product people are demanding. We're going to sell that cheap. I want you to put 5 racks in the store. Rack here, rack here, rack here, rack here." And they didn't believe in racks. So I said, okay, so we did, and it was successful and highly successful, and everything was fine. But there's the problem. They buy stuff so cheap, they don't put enough margin on it, and then they wonder why they can't, then they wonder why they can't give raise. Raise that product up to $1.89, $1.79, make the few cents more, and give people a raise. But that's the problem. They're working so low a margin. Now that was just in the grocery department. The meat department and produce department higher profit. In the clothes department, they make 100% profit, 200, 300% profit. They're paying pennies for that blouse when they're selling it for $9.99. So there's where their profit is. But they can afford it. Wally World pays $12 an hour here in Michigan now. Big jump from $9. Oh, they do. Good for them. I help Walmart. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Christian. How you doing? Good idea. Put it out there. Yeah, good idea. Putting it out there. Judy, I would take 1,000 spoon wax for a wife would walk in one. You like hit scoot? Yeah, Kevin did that all over. Star get a $4 raise. 9 years working there. Oh man. Alpha Scott death by 1,000. I love that. I love and hate Dollar Tree. It's leftovers from Walmart. It is. If you want 2,000 and wear a Speedo and a smile, there you go. Just got a message from 2 other people. They're coming to the meet and greet. I got a lot of gifts for Valentine's there. Oh, yeah. It's all over the world, Valentine's Day. Yeah, John, Ruth caught you on Valentine's gift. Make sure you get something for her. She's a treasure. Yeah, I know. What it was, I was thinking about something else and I was talking about that. And she set me straight on that because, yes, they do buy a lot of flowers and Valentine's and gifts for that. And they spend a lot of money for it. But any other occasion, anniversaries, things like that, they do give, but it's not like what we do in U.S. They're completely different on what we give in U.S. U.S., like I'm coming to Judy's house for dinner. I'm not going to come empty-handed. I'm going to bring something, whatever that is. It doesn't matter what it is. A loaf of bread. Here they don't do that. We practice that. Something that we do that everybody just finds just amazing to me, and I get so many questions on this. Why do foreigners hug? Why do all foreigners hug? So what are you talking about? Well, every foreigner that comes up to me, they hug me. They, maybe put a kiss on my cheek. Or, why do all foreigners come and hug? I said, that's just they do. All. Well, you should meet an Italian woman. She's going to squeeze your cheeks and everything else. She's going to hug you and say, oh, you're getting too skinny. Come on, let's eat, let's eat. I said, that's just the way they are. I said, all foreigners. I said, Italian will hug you, Brazilian, Puerto Rican, all, So they said to me, what's a hug? I said, that's just the way it is. I don't know. I hug. I'm a hugger. So everybody knows they come to me, they hug. All. So that's something that's not normally done here. You very rarely see someone hug. You very rarely see someone so affection here. You very rarely see affection here. How many guys see affection here? Very rarely. Very, very, very rarely. If you see someone holding hands, it's usually, I might have seen a dozen people hold hands since I've been here. I'm not counting the foreigners. Family, of course, wife and son and daughters might hold hands as they're walking across the street or something. But I'm talking about holding hands is love. Love holding hands. Love hands. Spitfire, I'm ashamed to say I shop at Dollar Tree. Let's see. I won't buy food in Walmart. I hear you. Let's see. I won't. Let's see. Let's see here. Make sure I go to the bottom here. I'm going to the bottom. Kanoy, good morning. This is my Charles awful. Hey, Charles. How you, Tropical Tim? How you doing? Let's see, Anthony Wilson. You see the bars ever closed. In Alabama, I couldn't believe Spitfire saying price of stores for groceries now. I could drive there from Florida just to get food and bring it back. Georgia was like that. If you go to Piggly Wiggly in Georgia, it was at one time, not now. A lot cheaper than it was in Florida. Chris, Britt, be in the film. How are you, buddy? I'm here another day. Eva to Taiwan flight canceled. Polly Detmards, are you really? Yeah, it got canceled. Let's see. I saw every sad video of 3 small Chinese kids being placed in the same body bag. Yeah. Meet and greet 2 from Milwaukee and all the rest trying to keep up. Tim, you're fine. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Tom, from the video you did with the farmland, with the rice field, how much do they want for that property? Or is it a lease? I want to start a coffee plantation. Oh, man. I'll have to do some research for it. That particular property was only just very small. It's only 15 by 15. There's a piece of property down the road here, titled the whole 9 yards, cleared the whole 9 yards, high and dry, 600 square meter for 650. 600 square meter for 13,000 USD. Now, if you're looking for agricultural land, shoot me an email. I do have a guy that has some agricultural land for sale. If you want coffee, we can do it. young.tom23@yahoo. You shoot me an email and I'll shoot you back some info on the agricultural land. Dude, there's 2 pieces of property that they're selling, agricultural land. One is 20 hectares. You could easily put the coffee bean on it. It's high and dry. It's no rice fields. In fact, I have a rice field right here. I have a rice field within 75 feet of me. More than one. 5, 6, 7. I don't know, many. So I have rice fields here. In fact, there's a rice field here, and there's a rice field if you go 100 feet this way here. A couple big rice fields here. But yeah, just shoot me an email, young.tom23, and I'll answer. I'll send you some links. Yeah, you're so welcome, Anthony. Yeah. I hope it helps out people on these Medicards. Medicards is a good thing. Don't count them out. It's insurance. And if you need insurance, and people say, I can't afford insurance, get these Medicards. Because it's good for a year. There's one card that I didn't buy. It's $140 a year. And it gives you up to $500,000 of coverage. Man, that thing covers all kinds of stuff. And I didn't get that one. I got the other one right below it, which covers more of the diseases like the coronavirus. It covers the coronavirus. Because any kind of virus that is airborne, that it covers that. So colds, flus, viruses, airborne viruses, and whatever it may be, SARS, and it had listed all that. So it covers the coronavirus. But it's like, let's see, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Here, 40 years St. Pete till East Coast. I love St. Pete. I do too. Graham, good morning. How you doing? If I miss you guys, excuse me, because my compadre is making a cake. Hello. My flight's return has been canceled. I'm so sorry, Polly. I know Scoot. Tom knows about Medicare. Yeah, I do know about Medicare. In fact, Spitfire, I'm sorry about the 144. Mine's coming out in July. 604. Oh, Craig, 604. Man, you can't be that. Yeah, Spitfire, Medicare does not work outside USA. It does not, exactly. The only place I can get Medicare here is fly to Guam, and it does work there. 17 after the hour. Now, pick it up or you don't need a pinch. Okay. All right, there you go. I caught up. Jews, I would make you an exception. Tim, would your boxers, let's see here. Boxers disturbing. Chinese are able to sneak out video clips. Okay, Frank the plumber. Young. YOUNG. Dot. Tom. Dot. Period. Tom 23. Dot Tom 23. One more time. Young. Dot Tom 23 at Yahoo. I make a song. Young. Dot Tom 23 at Yahoo. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Frank, send me that. There's many properties around for sale. Excellent bars all the time. Won't make it there exactly. I don't know your email. No worries. Miss Judy will put it in there for you. Miss Judy, will you put in my email for me, please? Tim, your sister loves the string. Just saying. All the guys are talking to you. Let's see here. Hi, Tom. Jim. I still get my 10% discount at Walmart for life, even though my last wife died for cancer. She worked at Walmart 20 and a half years. Of course, I'm in the Philippines now. Yeah, so you don't get your discount. Yeah. You know what? It's funny. Somebody said to me, did you ever use your discount card? And I said, you know what? I did it one time. Sure. Purchase a lawnmower or something, you better believe it. Save that 10%. Remember when they would have, what was it? What was it, Jim? They'd have 20% day instead of 10. They give you 20% off one time a year. I think it's Christmas time. You get 20% off everything that you buy in the store, so everybody would buy their Christmas gifts. So that 10% card became a 20% card, and that was the benefit of working at Walmart. But and then people would say, hey, how about if I pool my stuff with yours? Will you buy it and I just give you the cash for it? So a lot of people would just do that. So like, hey, you work at Walmart, you're getting the 20% this year. Can I pool my stuff with you, and then I get the markup? So they save you 20%. So if you're buying something, a lot of bulk, and you're spending $1,000, that saves you $200. Frank, I got your email. It just popped in. So got it, Frank. I will email you back. And so it just came in. But if you're getting 20% off one time a year, Christmas time, that's an advantage. But still, it's not enough to cover what you spend. But and of course, a lot of times where you're doing it for a neighbor and a cousin and a brother and a sister and everything else, and you got $3,000 you're spending there, right? So it saves you that $600. Of course, tax is going to take 7% of that. So that's what happens. You get a 10% Walmart card and 7-8% of it's gone, and you only get benefited free. So basically, you're saving the tax on stuff. But it matters when you're buying, $3,000, $4,000 worth, and people would. They'd spend $3,000, $4,000. They'd be easily, because you'd have, the cards would be lined up. This is my people, and everybody would be there. And coming in the line, they're giving the cash. Hey, Tom, here's 1,000. Here's whatever it is, wherever it ends up being. So they're all standing there. What's my amount? Oh, your amount is, 965. Okay, here, Tom, here's 965. So, but but to help out your friends and family, right? Let's see here. I'm jabbering. Winston, let's see. Yeah, say that to you. Like the second scoot, 30-second man. IKEA is opening in Manila. IKEA, I can see them opening in Manila for sure. Yeah, not a bad chain. That's another one. Yeah, that's fast. That email popped right in, man. Fast. Let's see. Email, let me know if got it. So Frank the plumber, it came in. I got it, my friend. You'll have an answer within an hour or so. I'll get country pork and ribs. Charles Huckstadt. All right. Bye, Wendy. Let's see. Yeah, there you. Thank you, Scoot. In fact, Scoot, is since you have that right, you should probably reply to some of my emails I sent to you. Yeah. I sent you emails you did not reply to. Is it true? IKEA is opening. Yeah, I got to eat. Take care. All right, Spitfire. See you, my good friend. Thank you, Miss Judy. Young.tom23. Got to eat. Take care, Ruth. Thank you so much, Spitfire. Take care of your wonderful husband there. Let's see. Made it. Okay. Wife died. I'm so sorry to hear about your wife. Didn't work. What's everybody emailing me? I just got here. Marshall Islands. He was emailing me about property that he was interested in buying for a coffee bean. And Frank, the plumber, depending on where you're going to go in the Philippines, say, for instance, here around this neck of the woods, which I think you are. In fact, Philly's to Phoenix. His wife has land here. You can actually take and get the coffee bean at the municipality for free, already seedling. Hey, Randy, see you later, my good friend. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. Kanoi, and thank you so much, my good friend. And thank you for always visiting us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I read the article coming. I didn't think it's coming that quick, though. Better 30-second man asks for hotels. 10-minute room rate, right? Food didn't count. They did it from November, January. Food, not sure how it is now. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what it is? November, yeah, January. Yeah, you could, yeah, exactly. You could only do, right, you could do everything but food. That's exactly right. I'd forgotten that. You can do all 10% discount on clothes and everything and hardware and all that stuff, except no food, right? No food. Because not enough profit in food for them. They use the food as the loss leader for the supermarkets there at Walmart to get people in. Now, food, I mean groceries, produce, all that. Of course, there's, you're going in at 45-50% there, but yeah, that's right. No food. That's right. High five. I'd forgotten that. See, it's been a while since I've been out and doing this stuff. So on the coronavirus also, what they started doing too is, if you're coming in the Philippines and you're coming out of the airport and you do not have a mask, if you're coming down the walkway and you don't have a mask on, there will be a representative there to give you a mask before you exit that building. So they have boxes and boxes of masks. They just give you a mask. They don't give you a dozen. They give you a mask when you're coming out of the airport and you're walking down that walkway. You get a free mask. Now that was, unless they've run out of them. That was as of yesterday. So when you're going out in the Philippines, you're not going to be spreading it if you happen to get sick later on, if you mutate. Never match wits with an Army guy, a Navy, no contest. Yeah. It's going to be my wife's family and our kids. I just kind of helped them for my future. You know, Frank, that's all I did. You know what? It's here. It's here. I did this for them. No matter what, it's for my two girls. No matter. This is theirs until. This is not going anywhere. This is here for them until. If I pass or whatever, and Ruth decides, hey, I want to buy something over here, we're going to buy something and not move this. This is staying here until. And we noticed this morning. We noticed how comfortable we are here. Her and I both are so comfortable. We actually, she said, inside this house, she's never felt so comfortable. Her family comes here and just sits inside the house because they enjoy it. It's quiet. It's peaceful. They watch a movie. There's no yelling, no screaming, no roosters, no dogs, no noise, no horns. So, like here, I'm sitting in the room. You might hear her mixer, right? But you don't hear any roosters. You don't hear any dogs. You don't hear any of that stuff. So when I lay my head down in this bed and I go to sleep, I'm down. I'm down. And if it's dark in here, I can sleep. If it's dark at 8 in the morning and she has these dark blinds on, that from Miss Judy, if this right here, I'm out. I am out. I'm out. I'm out. If she has to open those when she gets up, because if she don't, there's no way in the world I get up. I get up on my own, no, but you know how that is. MJ, good morning. How you doing, MJ? Welcome, welcome. How is MJ doing? Good to see you. Anthony Wilson. April. If last year was a Walmart in our city went to automated ordering for their stock. Last year I absolutely stopped shopping there. Did they really? Automated do it. So they let the computers do it. Wow. I knew they were going to do that. But their inventory system has to be spot on, meaning they have to really be able to, once it's received in that door, to go through it, because they would do that all the time. Man, they got to where they were in those stores all the time, inventorying those stores all the time. And if your profit is not worth that, they're going to do an inventory on you every day. And you don't want to be on that list. And if you're on a list, you've got to find a new job. I had to find a new job tomorrow. Because they'll fire you in 2 seconds at Walmart. If you're a store manager and you're not performance and your profit is not there, you're gone. You're gone. Because you're a dime a dozen. Marshall, did you know why AF doesn't do carriers? Because the planes would screw up the greens of the carrier day. Hi, Tom. How you doing? John Green. How you doing, my good friend? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How is life with you? Hopefully you're well, my good friend. I haven't seen you in a long time, and hopefully you're doing well. If you're traveling on a plane right without a mask, you have to be crazy. Mark Jones, you'd be surprised how many people coming out of the off the plane are not wearing masks. I looked yesterday, and this is the honest truth. Here in our town, I only saw 5 people wearing masks yesterday. 5 people. And those people probably wear masks all the time anyway from the smog and the dirt because they were on motorcycles. They were the drivers. I've never seen anybody with a mask here. But back 2 weeks ago, everybody had a mask. Now, it could be because there's no masks available. That could be. That could be a key. But there was nobody with masks on. And that may be it. There's no masks. So how are you going to put one on if there's no masks here, right? So that's probably it. If you're traveling on a plane, there might be a mask. Yeah, you're right. Just too much labor involved, Scoot. Somebody has to give the Army a ride. I love the house. John, I love it. In fact, when I had three visitors in the last 3 days. I had my buddy Doug and Anna show up. Then right after him, there was another American and his wife came. They didn't want no pictures done or anything about it. They did, but we did it for them. And then I had one show up yesterday. yesterday morning when I was on live with JG, an American, and his wife showed up. I don't know they're coming. I don't know how they even found me, but apparently I'm word of the month. I am the flavor of the month here. I'm flavor of the month here. So 3 Americans in 3 days just show up out of the blue. And I said, what would you guys do if I wasn't here? Well, we just leave and go home. Well, go home. Where do you live? I don't even know you. Well, Tom, I'm a subscriber. I said, well, how do I know? What's your name? What's your subscriber name? And he tell me his name. I said, I don't know you. I talked to you on email. Oh, okay. Your name is different. This is different, but your email's different. So how am I going to remember all 3? And I got 19,000 subscribers. Well, I'm a subscriber really on Ruth's more because my wife, okay, well, she's got 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers. So how am I going to keep up with that? So in my mind, I really didn't know who this guy was yesterday. But he showed up. But I knew Doug and Anna. I knew Doug and Anna. And I knew the other guy. But this last guy, I did not know who he was. I don't even know how they found me. So apparently, and I do know now, because Dennis Adam taught me this. If you're on a browser, and you use like StreamYard and stuff, but if you're on a browser, they can find you in 2 seconds. I didn't know that. So all they have to do is just, they can track you through your IP. And I didn't know that. So, okay, you know. So if you're on YouTube and right, and so not using a VPN, they find you. She's dragging me to the market. Peace all. Well, I'm caught the pot. Tim, Tropical Tim. See you later, my good friend. Boom, boom, boom. See you later, Tropical Tim, my good friend. Frank, I know this is too expensive here in the U.S. I'm semi-retired now as it is. Oh, Frank, yeah. The only way you're advantaged to live in the U.S. is if everything you have is paid for, and everything that you have maybe funds, and you're really not spending too much. Here's an example. Here in the Philippines, the average daily expenses, your average can spend anywhere from $5 a day to $50 a day on the average, depending on what you do, or no costs, right? And that could mean $5, $50 a day for rent, electric, food, travels, this, that. It can get up to 60. It can get up to 70. It can get up to $100 a day, but really not really. So $5 to $50 a day. In U.S., what does it cost you to live every day? JG, what does it cost you to live, JG? You put gas in the car, you pay insurance on that car, you drive down the road. Is it $100 a day? Is it $200 a day? In other words, what are your costs down to a day per month? Are you spending $100 a day, $3,000 a month, right? Are you spending $50 a month at $3,000? You're spending $1,500. That's the key to the Philippines. Philippine cost per day is a lot less. So for an example, it costs us less than $5 a day. That's counting food, groceries, everything. And then all the other extracurricular activities. That would be teeth work, dental, dentist, hospital care, things you want to do for fun, movies, stuff like that. But I'm talking about hard cost living. What does it cost you to live? $5 a day or $8 a day here compared to $20, $40, $50, $60, $80, $100 to $150 a day in U.S. It's not less than 50. I mean, we all know it's going to be 50 a day no matter what in U.S. Just to wake up and go to bed and you not do anything. It's going to cost you $50 a day. You wake up, you go to bed, you wake up in the morning, it's $50 a day. In the Philippines, it's $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever because you got rent, food, right? I'm thinking that I'm over at the Blessing House this morning, and I was checking on the phones that I have running on helping the other channels grow, right? So I'm saying to myself as I'm sitting there, and I go, wonder what the cost per day for me here, a month. So I'll say $600 a month divided by 30, right? So what, or $800, or $900, or $1,000 a month divided by 30. What's it cost me here? So what does it cost in the U.S.? That's what it is, because fuel and this, because you got to go here, there, this, and you have insurance, this. Your driver's license need to be renewed, this. Insurance, this. So there is the difference of living in the Philippines compared to living in the U.S. What does it cost you a day? If you got up in the morning and you just never left the house in USA, what did it cost you to wake up and go to bed that day? guarantee it's going to cost you 50 or 80 bucks. You never left the house because you got to eat, right? Electric, water, food, TV, satellite, internet, all the other stuff. Good morning, Ronald Bowden. How you doing, sir? Evening. How you doing? Local Walmart manager and I go to church together. He said they're doing it nationwide. Are they doing it? What they're doing, they're knocking out people's jobs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ronald Bowden, for coming on. Marshall, thank you for coming on. I hear a rooster, Tom, and hello, I just got in. Okay? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hi, dear John Green. Tim, if you know the market to raise your price. How's Mr. Dennis Adams? That's why the Army has choppers, yeah. I can understand that the town, but on a plane, wow. Is that a rooster that is the sound of a drunk singing karaoke? There's no rooster here. There's nobody singing here. Carl, good morning. How you doing this morning? I'm changing my name to JG's Love Bunny. Is that okay? Yeah, Scoot, you can actually do that. Good morning, Carl. Hello, Chi Taurus. How you doing, Miss Chi? How is everything with you? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and did Mr. Peppers pick a peck of peppers for Peter Piper? Say that one. Okay, Cayo. See, I saw where President Duterte is going to cancel joint U.S.-Philippine military procedures going back 4 decades, and why they're also closing the U.S. Embassy in Manila or order to Duterte? No. The U.S. Embassy in Manila is not being closed that I'm aware of. I mean, he didn't state that. And what he stated was the, what do they call that? Veterans of Foreign Affairs. He's closing the, to be exact, the, what was it? It's an agreement they have as far as, it goes back to the, with the visa. But it's not going to be harmful to anything or anybody that's here or anything. No, not that I know of. He's not closing the embassy. He can't close the embassy anyway. It's U.S. It's a U.S. embassy. Ron Bowden is thinking about it. Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, just turn it up, just plain rude. Just turning it up is just plain rude. Another way to describe it: your home, family, personal space, invitation to those closely. Mark, the problem was when he showed up, they showed up at my house unannounced. It put me in a fearful mood. If somebody can find you that easy, so that's telling me, and I know that people can find anybody anytime. That's not a problem. I know people could find me, but showing up without saying hey. So I have a different opinion about some guys now that I will not tell anybody where I live. If you want to find me, just call me or email me. But these guys showing up at my door. Philly's had that problem too. Philly has had that problem too, where people just show up at his door. One guy says, I found his place. Well, why do you even care? You know? He said, well, I had to go to the Sorry store, but I ended up at the old one. I'm at the new one now. And I said, did you meet? Oh, no, he's not here. Well, you know what? Tell him you're there. Tell him you're coming. Oh, should I? Yeah. Tell him you're coming. Don't just show up. Hey, here I am. I know you've been waiting to see me. And Brian's going to go, what the heck is wrong? You know, he's going to say, what the heck's wrong? I know Brian. He's going to say, what the heck's wrong? So, and I would be the same way. I would be the same way. And it caught me off guard. The guy just showed up. It's like, oh. And get this, Ruth was so sick, and I was not feeling well myself that day. I was dozed off asleep. So the guy show up unannounced like that. I wanted to tell the guy, leave. I want to tell all, just leave. If it makes them mad, I am sorry. I'm sorry it makes you mad, right? I don't care. But it's like, I'm a loving kind of guy, but dude, give a guy some personal space. So when I looked at him, I go, oh, are you kidding me, right? So I'm saying, if JG would have been here, JG said, you guys go ahead and leave. I don't have time for you right now, right? So I'm sitting there, and Scoot would have done the same thing, and Judy would have done the same. Personal time, sorry, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And it's like I had two guys say, I'm coming there this week. Well, okay, where are you coming from? I'm flying in CDO, and I'm coming there this week. You got 5 minutes. What day? What day you coming in Like, right, I need to know. Well, this week, what does that mean? What day? Well, I'm coming on Thursday. Okay, I'm available Thursday. But Friday, no. Right? So, what do you mean? On Friday, I'm not going to be here. I got things I got to do. I have a life besides. And who are you? Which one are you? Right? So I asked the guy. I said, which? Oh, I'm Joe. Okay, Joe who? I'm Joe Sweeney. I said, who's Joe Sweeney? I know a John Sweeney. No, I'm Joe Sweeney. Well, I said, well, I don't know you. Well, you know me from my email. Well, what's your email? It's a different name. Kalamazoo, whatever. Email. And I said, did I talk to you? I said, I talked to 100 people today on my email. He goes, yeah, I sent you a few. Okay, that ain't going to do me any good, right? So Jesus, right now, I spend like 500 every 3 days just to get by. Frank the plumber. See, so anyway, Frank gives you perspective, right? Just perspective, meaning on the average here, it's going to cost you, even if it costs you $100 a day, just say $100 a day, and that's going to be really high end. But say it costs you $3,000 a month. There's no way it's going to cost you $3,000 a month. But I'm just saying, to maintain a lifestyle here, you're probably looking at half that. 100, 150 a day, really. About, you have two press, same attitude, pretty good. Yeah, make a video. You have to make a video to explain it. It's not okay to show up with an invitation if you're a subscriber. Serge, you're exactly right, my friend. I need to make a video describing. Please, if you come to my place, come. It's okay, but let me know you're coming. Don't just show up. How would you like it if I showed up at your house, knocking at your front gate and your front door, and say, "Hey, man, what's for lunch?" I don't know you. I never talked to you. I mean, last time I talked to that one guy was 8 months ago. I looked it up on an email. 8 months ago, the guy shows up. I go, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. I'm here finally, man. I'm here to see you. Hey, I go, who are you? Oh, who? I don't know you. I don't know you. What are you here for? Come see that. I'm going to buy the house. I'm going to buy a house. Yeah, you ain't buying this house. And what? Well, I'm going to buy a house. Never even looked at the house. What do you mean you're buying a house? So you look at, no, that's okay. It's okay. You never know what people's intentions are, their plans or anything about it. You never know either. So it's a problem sometimes YouTube, you put yourself out there, boom. All of a sudden, So I said to this guy yesterday morning, I says, now, where do you live? I do mine by live. Where do you live? I live in let's see, this guy lived in Washington. I said, okay, what part? And he's telling me. And then the other guy says, well, I live in California. Well, where are you at? In Bakersfield. Okay. I said, wait just a minute. I only know 1 or 2 subscribers from Bakersfield. I've talked to you many times. I said, well, I've not talked to you, and you're new to me, so, and why are you, I'm looking at a movie star. Mr. Tom's a movie star. I'm looking at him going, what's wrong with you? I said that. I said, what's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? He goes, he put him back. He put back his Filipina goes back. I said, movie star? What in the world are you talking about, movie star? I said, I'm no movie star. I'm just some guy doing videos online, and I'm no movie star. And I said, what? So, so man, dudes, you guys think you guys got problems? Try to do it to maintain. And then the guy this morning said, on that lot yesterday, 5K, he said, I'm sending the money right now to my girlfriend. Where does she need to go to pay for it? I mean, to give it to the lady. I go, what? My girlfriend has the money. I want to buy it right now, this second. This guy's from Denver, Colorado. I said, this second? Yep, I want to buy it this second. Well, you know all the particulars. He goes, it's okay, I want to buy it. I want to buy land there. I'm buying land where I can get it. My wife and I are buying land. So this guy sent 5K to buy that land within seeing a video. And he's got a lot of money. Whoever this person is has a lot of money. He said, I'm looking to spend at least another 3-4 million on agricultural. And he says, then I'm going to buy this, 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 this. So whoever he is, he has a lot of money. And he's buying this small lot for his wife's brother or something to build a little house on it. So it's amazing. Then I found out that 3 or 4 subscribers, why? He's rubbing up to China. I'm afraid he'll find out what we already know in China is for China and no one else. We're losing close friends all over the world. I know, only one thing looking out. Let's see here. Can he use iPhone? Mim Jane, yeah. Get some sleep. All right, Mitch, see you later, my good friend. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Thank you so much. If they close the embassy, they use support of U.S. in large part UN. Yeah, who said they're closing the embassy? I don't understand who said that. Ronald, I think Ronald said it. Ronald, no, they're not closing the embassy. Nobody said they're closing the embassy. We got embassies in war-torn countries and everything else, and they didn't close them there. You didn't even close one here. And Duterte, that's an act of Congress. He can't do that. I don't think, can he? Ask Scoot. So Mr. Pickles picked a peck. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Miss Chi. I'm just concerned that the expense would have no supportive clauses. Ronald, nobody said anything about that, my friend. Not that I'm aware of. That'd be news to me. Nobody said it. Nobody said it here. Did they say it there? I saw it this morning. Where did you see it at, Ronald? Where did you see that they're closing the U.S. Embassy? There's no. In fact, Tropical Tim keeps me informed on all that stuff, and I got no email from him this morning on any of that. Mr. Tim is my go-to guy in Manila. He will send me an email on what's happening as far as the news is happening up there. Nobody said anything. I had a bone spur and volunteered. How you doing, Ken Unger? Saying Marshall, the good Chinese more than the U.S. Actually, number one foreigner coming to the Philippines is Chinese. Number one. 25% increase in just Davao alone. If I come to visit, I would just expect to meet you uptown. Exactly, Marshall. Your man has right to be with these people. Now, luckily, all 3 of them brought their Filipinos with them, but what if I get some cuckoo? Yeah, and they had their Filipino with them, but what if I get some cuckoo guy, right? Yeah, only creep shows up without contacting first. I kind of felt like that, too. I kind of felt like that. I don't care who the person is. I don't care who you are, you know. It'd be like me coming to Brooklyn, JG, and I show up at his house. I would never put JG, and all of that. I have more respect for him than that. I have respect for that man. I have respect for people. So it'd be like showing up. This guy shows up at my door. Yeah, I contact you, but I sent you comments, but you didn't reply back. I got no comments from this guy. In fact, all 3 of them, I just worry. I mean, I know them. Doug and Anna's, it was fine. But the other 2 kind of scared the heck out of me, to be honest with you. And I'm saying to myself, dudes, oh, man. No, I'm just a guy, and you're a guy and invading my privacy. And I'm not happy about it. So I got them out of here as quickly as possible. The last one was probably only lasted about JG stream for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I said, see you later, man. I got things I got to do. I have JG's live stream I had to go on, and so I leave there and come back to JG's live stream. It was just incredible. Hey, movie stars here. High five. Wife's looking at him going, what the heck? Yeah, I'm looking at him going, I said, what's wrong with you? I'm good, just sleepy. Taurus. Be back. Have to upload. The Chinese are putting up their 4th carrier group in the islands. Yeah. Let's see. Ken Unger finally, let's see. The newest carrier they built state of art. Okay, be honest. Yeah, Scoot, when the depth comes through with its best China throws around military strength, the U.S. could handle him to a standoff. I don't know if the Marshall Islands or the Philippines could handle it. No matter what, the United States has far supremacy more over than that, I would think, than China. But you got to realize it's not just U.S. is involved in it. You're going to have all the other countries also. It's not just U.S. is out in the ocean, guys. There's many other countries out there that's fighting. In France. So it's just the other people that are out there. It's not just one country stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's like building them hospitals. They do it in 2 minutes. Water waste of money maybe thinks longer. Yeah. I live on 60-day car rent, et cetera, et cetera. But isn't that nice? If you put it in in perspective. What do it cost you to live a day? Now, Scoot, I wouldn't want to know his nut. He's got to be spending probably $200 a day. But JG's probably spending the same, maybe 100, 150 a day. Mine here is well, not even $5 a day. But even if it was $5 a day at 30 days, you know. No, I take it back. Mine is running about let's see, 500 times 3. On USD, it's probably costing me $5. It's probably costing me. Let's see, it's cost me $600 or $700 a month. Oops, sorry about that. $600 or $700 a month. Some months a little more because insurance. You know, I have to pay my health insurance and things like that. And I have no rent, but I'm living good. You know, I really am living good. I went yesterday and went to town, bought lunch for Chichi and I. We had fajitas and everything, and got out of the bill was $10, $12. And how do you beat that? Went to the store and bought some other stuff. That was $20. Bought a week full of groceries for $20. And got all kinds of stuff, candies and snuff, you know, stuff. Sir Tom, you're so popular, why so many people want to know you, but the problem is they just come up without notice. Min James scared the heck out of me. Be like somebody coming to your house over in CDO and saying, hey, I'm here. It scared me. It actually scared me. It woke me up to the fact is that I didn't think people were like that, but I forget about people. I forget how people are. I'm not in U.S. anymore. People here, now granted, people here do come down the street and they do stare. There's many people that come out and they take pictures of the house here. And they do it all the time. But I'm not used to an American showing up and doing that. You know what I mean? I'm not used to someone doing it because I'll be sitting on the porch and the people will be driving down the road and they'll stop the car and get out and they take a picture of the house. So, but I've never had experience where I had an American come here, 3 Americans with their Filipinas, and do that. Now they didn't have the kids. They just show up. Now, how did they find me? Right? That's in town or something, or word of mouth, or internet, or IP address, or whatever. But they find you, and that's what's scary, MJ. Tom, sounds like you need to hire someone in Ruth's family to work as bouncers. It was scary about it. Not PO, but Philippines, not PO. Oh, Philippines, okay. Wrong. Sadly, we live in a world where military treat comfort technology. Marshall, I could hold top secret clearance and work years that fails. They have a lot of friends that don't believe it. You see online news. Right, China has a lot of latest tech guarantee. They do. As horrible as your internet is, I don't think you can support a VPN and get any bandwidth. I could not. Marshall, it would not work here. I tried. I have Windscribe. It's a free, and I could do it, but the bandwidth will not do it. It's like StreamYard. If I went into StreamYard and tried to do StreamYard, it would not do it. It would not even support it. It's just not supportable. It just won't do it. It just won't do it. Essa Bukaki, good morning. How you doing? Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Tom, if anybody shows up at my place without me knowing about it, my neighbors would call the cops and tell the cops the guy has no friends. Yeah, I should do that here. Yeah, Mark Jones, open door process, my friend's family. No need to call. You show up, but strange, YouTube creepers. Get out of here. Yeah, Judy, my family, listen, I have family and friends come here all the time. I have people that I know that work in the field that come by here. And they come by here and ask, hey, Tom, you got anything that you need to have done? And I'll yeah. If you don't mind, cut the grass over there and this and they know they can come get a couple bucks, you know? And it's okay. I don't mind that. Because you know what? It's friends and family. And a love for, hey, can you go up and climb up and try and get me a couple of coconut, you know? And then, yeah, I'll climb up there. I'll give them 5 you want, or 3, you know? And they'll do that for me. And I'll give them, you know, 60, 70 peso. You know, where you're making 150 a day, he's happy. Or give him 100, he's happy. You know, and they do that. They're not here every day. You might see them 3 times a year, just like that. Yeah, JG, movie star look. Movie star is hold on, let me think about that. No, it's you, JG. You have movie star look. Scoot, I don't think it's advanced internet makes look what talked about that. It's possible time and money. Yeah. Wrong. It's like I said for a long time. Remember the top 5. It's very true. Every kid's school. Very true. Nobody should just show up without notice or permission to show up. Ken Unger scared the heck out of me. Ken, it'd be like you and Maureen sitting at the house. You guys chilling. You know, you having a cup of coffee. This and ayo, in English. Yo, Tom and Ruth, Philippine Adventures. Is that you inside the house? What? What? Hello, Tom and Ruth. Hello, hello, hello. What in the world's wrong with you? You guys cuckoo. Someone that does that, right? So that literally just put me on edge. Let's see. I just wish okay. All right, let's see. Question. Has the virus been spreading in the Philippines much? Charles, they're keeping a handle on it pretty good. There are actually some new cases that actually have been popping up recently, but they're really doing a good job of tracking it down. There actually was an airplane full of people that actually flew into Cebu, and they had them all quarantined to check them because 8 or 9 people had high fever. And come to find out, they just had regular flu. And so the flu symptoms it was just regular flu. They had either fever, it was just short-lived 2 or 3 day thing, but they've lit them. Now, one of my subscribers had a Filipina that was quarantined. His wife was quarantined. She's in quarantine now. The kid off the plane, he's an American. His wife was running fever, and they thought that she had corona, but they have her in, and he's there with her. They have her at the hospital there in Cebu, and she's under quarantine there at the hospital. He can go in. He has to wear certain gear to go in. Of course, the hat and the mask, the whole 9 yards, the legitimate mask. And he said that she's fine and she's in good spirits and everything, but they have her quarantined. And she's in a quarantine room. And believe me, he said it's so hard. It's like security's really hard to get in there. Not only they have badges, they put the wristband on, and you can only get in and out with that. So they're very serious about it. And the WHO is there. So he said it's the plastic, the thing. So he was telling me about it. He said, so it's treated very seriously. I just read his email this morning. He said, Tom, guess what? My wife got quarantined at the Cebu Mactan airport because of the virus, and she was found with high fever, and the fever overwhelmed was higher than normal, and so they put her in for watching. JG, maybe this to see a pink hair. Yeah, exactly. I listened to each of this morning with Dutarty talking about it. He's still hacked about the refusal of visa denial. Yeah, he's just upset about that. That's really what it boils down to. It has nothing to do with the closing and other stuff. Yeah, Tom is nice. I would dispatch them. Yeah, JG. Yeah, I was too nice. I should have, all 3 of us as guys, don't show up at my house like this. You want to meet, we'll meet in town, but see you later. I should have done that to all 3 of them. It was not fair for them to do that to me. And I felt, and even if they're listening to me now, which they probably are, and I know one was on earlier, and even if it is, I don't care. Just feeling subscribe and not come to my channel, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm just worried about cuckoos coming into your house. I hope out of respect they would understand that. But I was nice. I can verify you answer emails. He would have just me email. Exactly. Why didn't he email me? That's what I told him. I said, email me. Let me know I'm coming in. Or not only that, email me, hey, I'm in town, I'm coming here. And apparently they've been here long enough to rent a room. All of them, all 3 of them rented a room in town, various places. If you have enough time to do that, how in the world did you do it, right? Tom, you should have a sign on this gate, beware of killer dogs, step away. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get me a dog. My stream is choppy. Did Tom say he wants to go there and surprise him? I'll bring my 4 boys and 10 roosters too. No world. Yeah, you have to remember the current president there said we have too much more common with China than the U.S. Same time ours dropped out of the trade deals. JG, a picture of me scares them anyway. Picture TT invites ladyboys. There you go. Politicians, armed guards, and gay would get the point across. Exactly. There's another vlogger named Buck set it up. He gets our Sky do it. I had looked into that 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 1 month ago, 1 day ago, 1 week ago. It's still not available for me. I wish you could. Tom, you might want to check Google Maps, make sure your place hasn't been pinned by someone. Yeah, I don't know how it's done. And they can pin it all they want. It don't matter. I mean, I'll just take out second precautions on it. Oscillants. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, coughing. They will leave soon. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Tom, you don't have any pictures of your house? I was there to see you. I don't have any pictures of your house. I was there to see you in Chiche. Yeah, you're right. You don't, JG. And you don't have any pictures. That's exactly right. And that's it. I don't know. It's weird, huh? Yes, my fiance is sick with joint and muscle pain fever, but no UTI, no corona is what the lab says. 15 millimeter small lot. He's fine with 60 square meters. Yeah, it is, Kevin. You can buy one 60, 100 by 100, 500 by 500, 800 by 800, 1,000 by 1,000 square meters, 5,000 by 5,000 square meters, 100 million. They have every different size. You can buy any size you want. These lots just happen to be one available that I know of around me. You can buy agricultural lots that are bigger, that have a lot more agriculture, that you could actually, if your husband and wife could make money on, you could do that. Just show up and ask you to pinch Tom. Yeah, I got to protect it. It's like exactly right. R said to me, he said, Daddy, that's scary. I said, I know. I'm going to teach in the morning. Got to get some sleep. All right. Marshall, see you later. And good luck with the 5th graders. Prayers to go out with you. Yeah, thank you, Marshall. Have a great evening. Thank you. Just show up with a kilo of chocolate, R will let you in. Put a sign on your gate, 100 entry fee. That should keep them out. Exactly. You want to speak to me? $100. Exactly. Good morning, Marcado Husaby. How you doing? Ciao, Marshall. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Marcado. How you doing this morning? Welcome. Yeah. In fact, when the guy showed up, what had happened was I was sitting there and I was thinking, is that an American voice? And she goes, yeah, Daddy, it is. It's an American out there and with his wife or girlfriend. I'm thinking to myself, who does that? Who does that? When the first one showed up, I was really fearful. I said, I wouldn't let him in. He stood at the gate a long time. I wouldn't let him in. Finally realized, I said, I guess I have to deal with this. Instead of saying, dude, see you later. Yeah. Scoot, just go to Rike, $35. Exactly. You want to talk to someone, go to Rike, $35 an hour. Exactly. Scoot, there's a lot of truth to that. You can't depend on R, the chocolate ice cream is involved. Exactly. And you know what? It was sad that the guy just, I'm interested in the house, and he really didn't even look at the house. So I used that as excuse. What reasoning? I have no idea. There's no benefit. There's no benefit. There's actually no benefit in coming and meeting me. Right? But I get people that want to do that, and I get that. And yes, it's like I want to meet Chris, I want to meet Mike. I understand that. I want to do that. But you don't think I would say, Chris, I'm coming in the area next month. Or Britt. Or whoever. Or Rike, I'm coming to see you. You're going to be in town. You're available. I'm coming on the 15th next month. You got time? No, I don't. Okay. I'll see you next time. You're live again. I'm live again. Just go Rike. Rike will do it. Judy Chicha just let me in anytime, but she likes me more than Tom. Amen to that, Scoot. You're right about that. She likes you so much more. You and B-Joy both. And JG. JG, anytime. Anybody. Yeah. Good morning, Graham. Good morning. Yeah. He could have been a cake thief. Ryan, he probably was. Cake thief, stealing cake. Good morning, Lagaya. How you doing this morning? Welcome. I can't attest. There's no benefit to see Tom. Exactly. What benefit is it? Right. Right. So I said to myself after they left, I'm saying, wonder. I understand meeting, like, hey, let's go have some lunch, or let's go have coffee. Let's go to the mall and walk around a bit. Okay. Like Slim. Slim, I'm coming into town. Let's meet. Yeah, Tom, let's go meet at the mall. I'll meet you at so-and-so place. Hey, no worries. We'll go meet Slim. I get to meet him. We had a good time. We had a good lunch. Hour and a half. We're done. We're gone. But when someone's here and you're saying to yourself, what purpose is it? Well, don't you want to see the house? You came to look at the house, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. And then the next guy, I just came to meet you. I don't care about no house. Okay, you're family. Okay, bye. See ya. And that's basically it. Okay, wonderful. See you. Well, no, no, I don't have time. So there's going to be a different outlook on that. You want to meet me in town, or meet me in Valencia, or meet me in Davao or Manila when I'm there. Right? Yeah, Scoot, Ruth is sweeter than Candy. She is. She's really sweet girl. She really is sweet. She's so quiet, and she's just really just a sweet lady all the way around. Ruth is such a wonderful, wonderful lady. Tom, that's bad manners. What that guy did, you bet you will let you know before he come. I'm warning you now. I'm coming one day before. Did not even let me know. Nobody let me know they're coming. Should never do that to anybody, man. Be like me showing up. Someone says, "Hey, you got food? You got food? I'm hungry." Be like somebody doing that, right? And they're coming into my house. Are things 100% perfect? No, there's a couple glasses here, and it's not perfectly arranged. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't want to let you in. Well, I came here a long ways, Tom. I don't care where you came from, So that's not the first time that's happened. I let it go last time. I said, okay, that's just a freak. But these three guys, I said it's a trend, so it's going to be stopped. I'm going to stop it. They want to meet me. They come to my gate. My gate's locked, by the way. Can't get in anyway. So you want to meet me, there's no worries. We'll meet in town. Sorry, I'll meet you later in town tomorrow or whatever, whenever. If you're still here, fine. If not, it's okay. Because there's no benefit, right? We're just meeting. We're just having how you doing? Hey, man, how's your day? How was that car of yours? You ever get it fixed? That's it. The guy, good night, Anthony Wilson. Anthony, thank you so much. Thank you for the PayPal. We appreciate it, my good friend. And thank you so much for always coming on our channel. The guy, thank you. The 4 vloggers I have met, we've always had it scheduled. JG, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's like Wonderful Fed Up and all those guys, and the guys I met in Cebu and all around the island. Steve met. I met many vloggers. I think it was just, I don't remember what the total was, 8 or 9, 10 vloggers I met, and I didn't get to see everybody. Shozni, I didn't get to meet Shozni this time. I did not get to meet Chris, Walkabout Chris. I didn't get to meet a lot of guys. Shozni wanted to meet. It was too late. We're leaving that day, So I couldn't. It's only 5 days in a week, right? And I can only have so much time, and then I have to spend time with my family. My family comes number one. And not saying the subscribers don't. I'm saying subscribers are wonderful and fantastic. It's just my family comes number one. I went on vacation for them, and I will meet subscribers. But it got me kind of put off with it. Seems many YouTube viewers feel that they have the right to own and control vloggers just because their ability to comment. That doesn't fly with me. It doesn't fly with me either, Mark. And it's a point to where you get to, you're online, right? And you meet these guys, and they become friends. It's like all you guys are friends. And I would not go to your house and say, "Hey, Mark, I'm coming in town." I'm not saying to put me up. I'm coming into town. Are you available next month? Are you available in June? I'm coming in on the 16th. You think you'd be available sometime that week? Oh yeah, I'll be available. Just let me know when you come in. No worries. So, but these guys, not even a freaking comment. If you're going to do it, comment on my comment. Just comment on any video. Pick up video. I get them. I don't care if it's 2 years old. I get it. It says you have something 2 years ago. It's okay. I still get them. So comment there. Say I'm coming in town. Because not everybody sees those. Comment on one that's 3 months old. Nobody ever goes back on those. No, I'm teasing. But really, speaking of that video I did yesterday, 200 views on the one with the land, or 400 views, I'm sorry. 1,200, yeah, 1,200 watch hours. So that's how you get your watch hours, even at 400. And when I looked at it last night, I have one that's 100 views, and I got, what was it? I forget how long the video was. I don't remember how long the video was. 100 watch hours on a video. If you go back, there's one in there that has 100, and it had 900. Let's see, what was it? 900. Yeah, 900. So that's how you get your watch time. Putting out videos. Okay, let's see here. Everyone is invited to the house anytime. I don't feed the dogs. They're a bit hungry though. Yeah. The paparazzi. Yeah. I don't know if you want. If you seen, Doug and Anna was fine, but if you seen the other two, you would have said, "Oh man." Uh, uh, Peter Vandiver lookalikes. I would only come to your house if you invited me. Otherwise, you meet somewhere and eat and have coffee. My treat. Exactly. I would do the same. It'd be my treat. I buy a cup this time. You buy a cup next time, right? Especially for limited time only. Want to talk? $5 per hour. My hearing aid battery is dead. Sorry, no refunds. Exactly. Yeah. No worries. Talk all you want. Right? And then, you done? Okay, now, great conversation. Mr. Pickle seemed mad. She tried to drown it. If I want to ask to see you, first to ask, not to spectate. Yeah, exactly. And not everybody has time. I mean, I had a subscriber 2 weeks ago Monday. I'm coming into town. That's wonderful. On Monday. That's wonderful. I'll be there on Monday at noon. Okay. I have a live stream if I'm available at noon. Okay, fine. Shows up. He's texting me. You available? I come out the house? No. I'm not available. I'm busy today. He gets mad. He gets upset. Sends me text. You're upset at me. Why? I said, I have a life and I'm doing other things. I'll meet you tomorrow at breakfast or lunch on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday rolls around. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. 9:30 in the morning. Okay, where you at? What do you want to do? What do you want to? Oh, I'm in Davao. Huh? Oh, I went back to Davao. Yeah, obviously you didn't have enough time for me, so I went back to Davao. And obviously, obviously you had other things more important to me. And so I sent him a text that, yes, I have more things to do besides worry about you. You're not my child. You're an adult. You can take care of yourself. If you want me to take care of you, you give me money and I'll take care of you, basically. Like I am the adult and like you're a child. You're acting like a child. So see ya. Bye. See you later. What he did is not good. Yeah, I don't think either one of them realized what they did is not good. Nobody even said anything. Mark Jones, amazes me some of the comments they leave, telling them how to run their life. Don't do this, don't do that. Man, I got people telling me to color my hair. That's too creepy when people just show up without prior notice. I think it's a problem YouTubers may have. It's a lot of problems. Brian has the same problem. Brian Philly has a big problem with it. People show up as sorry store said, "Hi Brian, how are you?" He looks at him and goes, "I don't know you, but hi, and okay, I don't have time for you." I've always get too comfortable with in my hotel when I'm traveling, Bill says. I'm likely to just call and say, "This is where I'll drop by if you don't want." Yeah, exactly. And JG says, "I don't like people, family dropping unannounced, so it's strange to forget about it." Exactly. Forget about it. Exactly. Forget about it. That's what I say, too. That's what I say. I would have left them standing outside the gate. Strange land. Exactly. I kind of felt like that. The last two I did. They never even came in. Now, the first one I let in, and he caught me off guard, and I let him in. Don't know why. Maybe he had a better attitude, but these other two, nope, see ya. I don't have time. Making the cakes, yeah. Judy Fisher, Miss Judy, thank you so much for the super chat. High five, Miss Judy. Thank you. I tell Miss Ruth, thank you. We appreciate it. Scoot is saying, I don't even know what that means. I would have left him standing at the gate. Strange land. You're exactly right. You're exactly. Jim Rose, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome. Our life in the Philippines, good morning. Good morning. Thank you again, Judy, for the super chat. Sir, it's Tom. Next time you have invited visitors, talk with them at your gate and do not let them in. Graham, you're right. You're 100% right, my friend. Just offer to meet them in town for a coffee at a particular time if you feel comfortable. Graham, spot on. You're right. That's it. You're exactly right. No more. Yeah. You come unannounced, no more. I'm not letting you in. Go to town. We'll meet another time. You're not coming in my place. Exactly. High five. I agree with you 100%, Graham. That's well put. That's exactly right. Being serious. Spot on. I'll be in town April 14, 19, 20, 21, and you and Ruth will be able to hang out. Boom. We're going to be there. I'm a robot. Scoot, you look like one with that picture yesterday. Hi, stranger. I agree with you. Yeah. Have you seen my coffee mug? You better let me buy the coffee. Yeah, it's probably bigger than this one, right? Right? Yeah, it's big in coffee, right? Tom, so the gate on the sidewall is not a go. So I guess a tunnel is the way to go then. Yeah. So if you want to come see me, Scoot, you'll have to jump over the barbed wire fence. No, I don't have barbed wire. The guy says to me, he said, where's your barbed wire? I said, dude, that was 2 years ago. That's 2 years ago. It's been that long since you saw my video? Yeah. No, he didn't say yeah, but I said, that's 2 years ago. That's been long gone. I put that up there, the kids climbing the fences here. I think how some of these girls vloggers handling with people to show up out on it, knowing it. And there's one at the same island you're on. I watched some of the videos. Mark, there's one guy that showed up on an island. He did it. And he shows up he said, I'm going to meet my girl for the very first time. She doesn't know I'm coming. I'm going to surprise her. So he gets on there. He gets off the boat and goes walking. He said, I can't wait to meet her. I can't wait to meet her. Now, how does he know where she lives? He got exact directions. He knew exactly what house to go to. As he's walking down, you see him looking. He's doing this. He's going, hold on. We got to go down this alleyway here. So he's walking down this little alleyway, and he goes, that's it. That's the house she lives in. So he's walking up. He's going in there. As he's walking up, the camera's going. Is he singing? He said, I can't wait to meet her. I've been so excited. He goes in there. And she's sitting out front. She's got a baby and a baby. 2 babies. They're just playing, nothing. And then the lady standing over there. And she sees him walking up. And she's staring. And her eyes get bigger. He goes, hi, honey. And this guy, American guy, hi, honey. Come here, give me a hug. I'm surprised you. He's got gifts. And, he's carrying a bag. And she goes, oh, hi. So as he's running to her and the camera jumping around, she's getting up. And the baby goes, Mommy, who's that? And he goes, Mommy, you got baby? Whose baby? Oh, that's my sister's baby. I'm not sister's baby. I'm your baby, Mama. You always told me I'm your baby. Come to find out, he said he's looking at her, and so the camera, he's getting angry. He's still holding the camera. He's getting angry. He said, what do you mean, you have children? She goes, yeah, I have children. I have 2. These 2 are mine. Well, how can you have mine? I've been talking to you for over 2 years. I've been sending you money. Are you married? Yes, she says. All of a sudden, the camera went dead, and the guy deleted his channel. Never saw him again. His name, he had a channel, it's called Philippine Life as We Know It. And he's gone. Never saw him again. And I happened to see that video, and he put it up, and he had it up for about, 3, 4, 5 days, and apparently he just decided, or whatever, because he was a subscriber of mine. And so he learned really fast, and you just don't know. So that was an example of him coming up to a Filipina and surprised her. And she had 2 babies by her husband, and he was supporting them, I guess, for the 2 years. I cannot remember what province Island Tim is on, but they just had to go satellite service worse than Tom's by a long shot. Ronald, I don't remember I don't know what island he's on either. I don't watch him. He doesn't support me, so I don't watch him. If he supported me, I would go watch him. I watched Chris, Brit in the Philippines, Mike, my Philippine journey, of course Philo, my buddy Philo, Philly, are the ones that support me. But many of you guys, but I don't go to Tim Case because I don't know. I'd rather go dig a ditch. Just saying. Than watch, because those guys don't call to anybody's channel. He never, like Steve Montelli, he'll come on here. I go to Steve come here. Steve's on. I go to Chris, come on. He might say anything, but he knows exactly what's going on. I'll get a text or an email. Hey, nice stream. So I know who's on. It's good. Just when you're a robot drone, you didn't show up. Yeah. Time to get that good deal. I might take that offer. You take care of me, I'll pay for you how much exactly. Now I feel you bad saying I looked at your area in Google Earth. No, Kevin, it's okay. Don't feel bad about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. Everybody looks at the area. You're going to buy a house like here? No worries, man. I don't care. I don't care about that. It's not about that. It's about the guy who's going, hello, I'm here, like that. That's what bothers me. Yeah, I'm here. I've been looking for you. That's what the guy was doing. Oh, you're a movie star. You're a movie star. I said, okay, who are you? What's wrong with you? You got to see his face. He goes, what? I said, what's wrong with you? Nothing. And she's looking at him like, I said, does he always act like this? She goes, no, this is the first time I've seen him. She says, I'm in a movie star. I said, movie star for what? I'm just some fat guy doing videos. She's laughing. She goes, yeah. I said, I'm 9 months pregnant. I met Brian at Sorry store, and it was prearranged. We came up with a time that worked for both of us and had a great conversation. Yeah, he's a good guy. If you'd like an adult conversation, more than welcome. Exactly. Jim and Rose, good morning. Now, Brian says on his videos just to drop by the store. I still messaged him before. I had heard him several times, just come by the store. He has said how to get to the store. Yeah, he's okay, but I've seen him I've seen him get upset if people show up there. How much an hour does Miss Ruth rent you out for? She rents me out for a piece of cake. Any kind of cake. It has to be Ruth's cake. You have to buy Ruth's cake. Sorry has a public place. Strangers go to public places all the time. I don't think it'd be compared to showing up at someone's house. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, stranger. Especially when he has said many videos to come by and see him. Yeah. Yeah, at the store, yeah. I never could tell people to come here for sure because nobody knows where I live, and I never would put it out there, and I don't put it out there. Tommy, probably got your area and got the Philippine and ask around with American vlogger. Those 3 internets. Exactly. The bottom line's a lot nicer than online and real. If you show up uninvited, you may not like the result. Yeah, I don't want to go to Scoot's house. And he's a big guy. Scoot's not a little guy either. Don't underestimate Scoot. He's a pretty good-sized dude. Scoot, I would throw some cauliflower and distract you. Scoot's howdy, BT. How you doing, my good friend? Hug you, exactly. Hi, BT. Stranger, if you didn't stop by the store, that's fine. To get mad at people for coming to your store is at least bad business and hard to prevent that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're at a store and you got a retail establishment, anybody can come by, and that's okay. But the guy told me this. He says, I went by his store. I went by Brian's old store, and he's not there. So I can't find him on the new store. I said, did you tell him you're coming? No. I said, tell him you're coming. Don't go unannounced. He goes, what do you mean? I said, go. Tell the guy you're coming. That's just it. Oh, okay. He never did. He went there anyway. Second born. I wonder how the guy that jumped out of his hotel went in Super the other day. I don't know. How is the guy? Is he still alive? I don't know. Yeah, 2 hours, 39 minutes. I've been on a long time. Tom Shipman, good morning. How you doing, Tom? Welcome. How is everything? Judy, if you get YouTube there in your target, Kyle talked about this a couple years ago. He was freaked out when people showed up at his place. Just showed me the money, second born, exactly. Tom, I'm 10 months pregnant. Exactly, that's what I told him. Then I saw by JG's house. Oh, man, JG would not like it. I just moved it, actually put it in plates on video. He's gotten used to it. I rented Tom 2025 buying Ruth's cakes. You did. You done a good job. Thank you. He says Brooklyn, but it's not his Queens. When you get your Oscar, you can open up Tom Ruth's cakes and coffee. Exactly, Mark. We need dreams. You can eat, say hair side dry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, going for YouTube record. Yeah, hold on to that. Even the store you're going to meet someone, let them know for crying out loud. Yeah, at home you never. It's not scary. Research people being doxxed. Yeah. I know. Dabble doc. Like, whoa, don't come to my house, right? JG, listen. JG comes to town. I have a personal driver pick him up. I have the personal driver bring him out to my house. I knew JG's coming 4 months before he's coming, and I know JG. Scoot, same. B-Joy, same. You know, those, they're my friends, my buddies, Judy, all you guys. But these guys that I'm talking about, one was on the stream this morning earlier, and I guess obviously he's mad, he's gone. But it's okay. Just don't. If you're coming to my house, call me. Say, hey, Tom, can I have your number? I'm in town. Okay, then it's fine. Then if I want to give it out, I give it out. I don't always give out my number either, but I do some get it. Scoot, I agree with you. It's a big thing. Fans go and visit their YouTubes, but you know they have to 15 minutes for fame, knowing they'll be featured in a video. That's the thing. The other two did not want to be on camera. I have those. I have quite a few that want to be on camera. And reason why, they just don't, they're not into the fame. I have people that I met in Cebu that did not want to be on camera. And it's okay. And I understand that. And I understand you don't want to be on camera, don't want to do that. And that's fine. But to come to someone's house unannounced, it was kind of, it will wake you up of, gee, it's not like in U.S. where you can, here in the Philippines, and of course it's IP addresses. It's the world we live in now. I mean, I lost a lot of good people in my past from people tracking them down in U.S. and really giving them havoc there. We remember the deltas and all that stuff, but here in the Philippines, it's really quite different when somebody shows up at your house. That's for sure. It just wakes you up. Queens in your dreams, yeah. JG down by Queens. He makes him a queen of queens or queens, huh? Or a queen himself. I don't know. JG is a man's man. I can tell you that for sure. But don't get in his way when he leaves his phone at Shakey's Pizza, because that guy flies like a bullet to get his phone, and I don't blame him. Same thing, left my phone, and JG was with us. And I said, JG, where's my phone? Did I leave it? He goes, Tom, you left it. And so we're looking in the purse, we're looking, Chicha couldn't find it. I said, we must have left it at the last restaurant. JG goes, well, go get it at the store, right? So JG and I and this other guy go, or no, JG stays. So I go, and I can't find it. We're looking for it. And I come back, and I said, honey, I lost my phone, man. It's really upsetting to me. She looks at me, she said, I'm terribly sorry, it's in my purse. Since I got this new purse, Judy's, I've got more storage room in it, and I put it in a part of the purse. I didn't know it was even in there. And she says, I have the zipper, and it was in this zipper hidden place. And I go, thank goodness you had it. But it's amazing. I ran like JG ran. I was making fun of him, and that taught me a lesson. Don't make fun of somebody running off their phone. I was teasing him, not in a bad way, in a joking way. Hey, JG, I'd run and go get that phone too. Like, I never seen you run so fast, JG. And payback was hell, because I got paid back the next time. The next day or day after that, I got paid back because we're at the mall and that happened. So that kind of tells you, doesn't that tell you? Tom, I would have talked about this the first time it happened. I should have talked about this back last year. I should have brought it up. I put the kettle on. Joke. Be there in 20 minutes. Exactly. Yeah. One guy texted me, I'm coming next week, but he was already in town. He texted me, I'm coming next week. And how I knew it was, I get a phone call from Ollie at Ala Turca. There's a guy here. He says he's meeting you. I said, what do you mean he's meeting you? And what guy? He said, some guy here says he's meeting you. He said, you're not meeting nobody, are you? I said, no, I'm not meeting anybody till next week. There's a guy coming in town. So Ollie, he's my buddy, straight out. Who are you? What's your name? So I said, I'm not supposed to meet him the next week. He said, he's not supposed to meet you the next week. And the guy says, yeah, he's not. Yeah, that's what I told him. He says, Tom said you're not meeting him at all. Yeah. Guy says, what? And he starts cussing and everything else. And Ollie says, hey, he's Turkish. You don't mess with him. Yeah, just straighten up. What are you talking about? Yeah, some things you can't see. Yeah, some things you can't unsee. Yeah. Famous rude people. People talk about my house on the nest all the time. When I'm at home myself, I don't know where my hearing aid. Why waste the batteries, right? They don't understand knocking on my doors falls off deaf ear. When I get there, I'll be like trolls my lives. I will invite them and make fun of them. Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of that episode with Andy Griffith, the cousin online. Yeah. Ollie came visit. I remember that, Dad. I love that one. I want visitors at my house. If I get a shotgun welcome, not mention several local cops hang out there so to keep up cuffs. Hey, Bill, you know what? That's true. I had a neighbor that was a cop, and he would watch my place. And there was this car always coming by my place, knocking on the door. And finally one day he just went and grabbed the guy. He says, "What are you here for all the time?" He works all the time. "What are you here for? Who are you?" I'm Tom's insurance agent. He's not paid his insurance, his life insurance, and I'm here to collect his life insurance. And he says, "Why don't you call him on the phone?" And he says, "Well, I'm here, always here in the neighborhood, and I said to call him. I just thought I'd stop by. You know, we always have coffee and stuff." He said, "I suggest you pick up the phone and call him. He's working all the time." He did. He called me. He says, "Man, that cop watches your place." I said, "Good." I said, "You shouldn't be there knocking on my door all the time anyway." What's more funny is me running to Shakey's and finding that you running in Ruth's purse pretty close. Exactly, JG. That was something. And that's true. JG was literally, I didn't think he could walk that fast and run that fast, but he can. Them little legs were going 100 miles an hour. And mine, I was running too. I was literally running up those stairs with my phone. This got everything in the world, banking, everything. And thank goodness it's fingerprint locked. So people would not, well, I don't know, maybe they could break it. Yeah, John, yeah, Devil Don. Some humans ain't human. So Tom, if I came to Philippine circuit and I showed up at your front gate, surprised my friend Ruth, no, I would never turn you away, Judy. You'd always be welcome. You could always come to our house, and you don't even have to knock. All you got to do is just come straight in. I'll send you a key. You can just come straight in. Just come straight in the house. Don't even knock. Says, "Hi, I'm home. What's for dinner?" You just come straight in. Scoot has a key. JG's got a key. Some people just don't understand the vlogger we don't have outside the videos, producing our videos. Yeah, we have a life outside our life. And you know what? Our life in the Philippines, that's exactly right. I live every day. I live life every day. I'm not always on YouTube vlogger where someone can just come by my house and expect me to be open to them, because that person is one of 50 or 100 or 200 or 500 that I'm friends with, right? That I'm close friends with. Well, I may not be friends with that person. I don't know. And those three, I honestly don't even remember many of them. Just one a little bit. So it's like, it's scary. Would you be invited in? Just leave spoon outside though? Yeah. All has a temper though. Yeah. Ollie does have a temper, man. He has set you straight, man. He were there yesterday, and they charged him $3 for his garbage cans not being in the spot they're supposed to be. He's going to see the mayor, and he's going to see the mayor. And you know what? I don't blame him. He went out that door. Tom, is it okay if I come back later? Yeah, Ollie. I said, bye. He goes, I'm going to go straighten this out. And knowing him, he went and saw the mayor. He doesn't mess around. Ollie's straightforward kind of guy. It's dangerous to show up at some of my house. Not a good idea. Yeah, our life. If you vlog, you're a movie star. You give it all. You made your life public. Yeah. If you vlog, it's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, just don't show up at my house. I always tell people, let me know ahead of time so I make sure I'm available. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and hopefully all around. Lefty all around. How you doing? Now, if Lefty come to my house, he's singing out in the gate. I would know who that is. If Lefty came knocking at my gate and he was singing out there, I would know that's Lefty. Automatically, I would know that's Lefty out there. He can come in. But if it's someone that I don't know singing at my gate, But Lefty, I know Lefty, so he comes singing at my gate. JG has New York speed. He does. Hey, I tell you what. You'd be surprised. JG's fast. I didn't realize. I thought I was fast walker. He's fast walker. He has that New York speed. I'm bringing everyone a wooden spoon and souvenir if I make it meet and greet. Good. We need one. And you need to sign it. I know. And I know what to do. This bang it all on Scoot's head and JG's head, and the blood that's on there, we'll have it sign it in blood. I would never show up at Tom's house. If I did, the next thing we know is cops would be right there and take me away. Who knows where? Well, you know, the Barangay Captain is just right around the corner up there. But it's like we never really have anything. But it's like showing my house is kind of really weird. It's weird. Make it, Judes. I haven't booked the flight yet. Yeah, make it, Judes. Judes, come on, make it. Come. Come to the meet and greet. Just come. Come. You'll have a place to stay. We'll figure it out. Just come. Don't worry about it. That's true, and I don't mind anybody coming to unannounced, but mostly find me here. I'm unavailable at work. Cut me a key. Good idea. Tee. No worries. You got a key. I am available, as subs are what drives the channels. Yeah. You know what? I said the same thing. A year and a half ago. I am available. Come anytime. But when you get 30 a month or 40 a month, you might have different attitude. I don't know how many last month we met. I'm talking January. December, we met easy 30 people. Different subscribers. In fact, 3 or 4 of them are on here this morning that we met. So, in Boholoon, all over Cebu. And I'm talking new ones. I'm talking new subscribers that we met. I'm not talking ones that are scheduled. I'm talking about ones we're driving down the road and say, hey, there's Tom and Ruth. As we're driving, we're getting out of the tricycle, there's Tom and Ruth. As we get out, say, hey, hello. I say, hello. And that's okay. I'm there. That's the kind of guy I am. But if showing up at my house, different story. Hoping and praying. Yeah, I'm hoping and praying. AJ Genetics, good morning. Thank you. You made me think of something, data security. I suspect most locked screens can be undone by those that know. But if you make an encrypted Excel spreadsheet, your info will be safe. That's exactly right. Encrypt the spreadsheet. That's exactly right. And that's what needs to be done. I have a spreadsheet on my phone, and I don't know if I can encrypt it. If it is an Excel spreadsheet, I have Excel on my phone. I have a program on my phone. It comes with WordPerfect and all that. Not WordPerfect, Office. So I bet you can encrypt a file there. It's fingerprint access. Or fingerprint and or code and or. I can do a 3-step. I have a 2-step on everything. I have a fingerprint and a code or a pattern and a code. And I do. Well, you guys know. I want to tell you why you have it. You just have to set it boundaries, Tom. Let your subs know. Well, you know what? Here's something. Every one of those people that showed up are not ones that come on here. They showed up this morning because they knew I was angry, but are not ones that show up here. They're my commenters. I have YouTube live streamers, and then I have YouTube commenters. 2 completely different entities. Not all you guys comment on my channels, but I have commenters that comment on my comments. You see what I'm saying? So I have 2 different worlds. And that's when and so I have this world is filtered in this world. He said, well, I tried to comment on your channel, but I didn't, I wouldn't let me comment. What do you mean it wouldn't let you comment? You're not blocked. He said, well, I kept commenting and it just go back out. I said, what are you saying? Are you coming? I'm coming to your house? Come on, what are you saying? And I said, that should have went through. They're using that excuse. Stalker, yeah. That's Stalker on the side. Hello, AJ Genetics. Tom, you were here in Cebu. I stopped by your house. I spent a night in your car. It was awful hot. The back seat was comfortable at all. Take a note in the glove box. Dennis, that's funny. Dennis, I can see that. JG, that's true. Solution that's had by a weekly, monthly sub event. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Ollie's is my place. So you want to make me go to Ollie's. Everybody knows, and I have had them come to town and they say, hey, so-and-so's in town, you want to meet? And they just go to Ollie's. Now, sure, I can be there. I'll be there for a cup of coffee or whatever, and I do that. And that's okay. And I don't do the videos. There's no sense in it because everybody knows who everybody is, right? And a lot of times I don't even bring my phone. I just go. There's no sense in me making a video and this, that, and other because just meeting someone. And some say, aren't you going to do a video? You want me to do a video? I didn't bring my phone, but we can do one on your phone. And sometimes I borrowed Ali's phone and borrowed his phone and did a video. Hey, I'm meeting a subscriber here. And then he would just let me upload it on my channel. So I've done that, where I've done a live stream with his phone and we just upload it. Yeah, you can encrypt the file and just send your phone. Okay, I can do that. I know how to do that. I can do that. Leave 3 weeks junk mail hanging out of my mailbox. Don't answer my door ever. That's the way mine is anyway. Mama, MJ. It's like going home when you haven't moved away. I used to try to see everyone. Eventually send people a message. 10 friends at one place. Yeah. MJ, good morning. I think I'm going to call the stream, guys. I've been almost 3 hours, and I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and I'm getting tired. So I'm not running. I'm not running ragged around accommodating runs separately. Was no longer complaining if I didn't see them when I came home. Yeah, exactly. So what I do is this: you go, maybe just go to Ollie's. If I'm available, let me know, because I'm not always in town, or I'm gone. Like we'll be gone on Friday. So if I'm in town, I'm in town. If I'm not in town, it's okay. A lot of times too, you'll find that there's a YouTube personality, and then there's a personal personality. JG and Scoot and all know my personality is this way, and my YouTube personality is this way. I'm really, honestly, easygoing guy. I'm probably one of the easiest going. I'm a happy person. I wake up happy. I wake up smiling. I go to bed smiling. There's never a day where I'm good. I'm usually a pretty good guy most 90% of the time. But there are times I cross the line on the other aspect is you mess with my family. Like anybody. I'm like any other person. But I'm serious on YouTube. I'm more serious on YouTube. I was talking to somebody on the phone and says, you're really funny. Well, yeah, okay. But I'm serious on YouTube. I'm more serious on YouTube than I am in life. Really, believe it or not. It's hard to believe that, but I really am. I'm a lot more funnier in life than I am on YouTube. So I'm running ragged, trying to accommodate separately. People were long on complaining if I didn't see them when I came home. I tell you what, I used to run around a lot more than I do. Yeah, I'm thinking of joining the meetup, but I'm not sure if I can join. You're more welcome to join. You can come anytime. You can join anytime you want. You're more than welcome to come. Just come. Just come. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Ruth's cake is ready to eat. I'm going because she's making a cake, and I'm going, eat not. There's 40 on. I am so sorry. I'm going to go eat cake now. Cake now. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, guys. 62 thumbs up and 40 on. 42 on. So, Dad, buenas noches and boninis. Como está? Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you for all my valued subscribers for always being there for us. And thank you so much for always taking the time to see us. And thank you, guys. Thank you. God bless everybody. We'll see you again on Friday morning. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Let's see. What's the respectless, folks? One stranger showing up everyone else? No one later. Yeah, exactly, JG. Exactly. Yeah. Another great stream. Thank you, Kid Unger. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. I can only hit thumbs up one time. Well, hit it. Always hit a thumbs up. Never thumbs. I don't care. But thank you, guys. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. See you. God bless everybody. I would go back through the names, but actually I am thirsty and it's empty. It is empty. There's nothing in here. So I'm going to go fill it up. And thank you. Still better with Ruth. It's a lot better, JG. If Ruth was here, the stream would be 1 million times better. I miss my compadre when she's not here. I really miss her. I really enjoy her company. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. God bless everybody. Thank you. See you guys later. See you again on Friday. Bye, all. God bless.